ईश्वर भक्ति भाव से बहती संस्कारों की धारा, भारत माँ की सेवा में गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता
संस्कृति का वैभव जग में सबसे न्यारा।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
भारतीय संस्कृति का वैभव जग में सबसे न्यारा, ज्ञान और विज्ञान यहीं से सबने पाया सारा, सबने पाया सारा। कुछ भूलों से हारा फिर से जीते देश हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
त्यागशील सेवा व्रतधारी युवा जगे पुरुषार्थी,
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
त्यागशील सेवा व्रतधारी युवा जगे पुरुषार्थी, वैज्ञानिकता विनय सभ्यता स्वभाव हो निस्वार्थी, स्वभाव हो निस्वार्थी। देशभक्ति में तेजस्वी हो फिर समाज यह सारा, गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
शिवाजी बुद्ध गगन के तारे,
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
महावीर गोविंद शिवाजी बुद्ध गगन के तारे, परंपरा की पुण्य चेतना उर में हम सब धारे, उर में हम सब धारे। बाल हृदय में उसे जगाकर जगे देश यह सारा, गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
समर्थ बनाओ,
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता
सारी दुर्बलता को राष्ट्र समर्थ बनाओ। बंधु भाव समता ममता से सबको गले लगाओ, सबको गले लगाओ। चलो विवेकानंद मार्ग पर शुभ संदेश हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा। ईश्वर भक्ति भाव से बहती संस्कारों की धारा, भारत माँ की सेवा में गीता परिवार हमारा, 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 गीता परिवार हमारा।
श्री गुरु चरण सरोज रज निज मनु मुकुरु सुधारी, बरनउ रघुबर विमल जसु जो दायकु फलचारी। बुद्धिहीन तनु जानिके सुमिरौ पवन कुमार, बल बुद्धि विद्या देहु मोहि हरहु कलेस विकार। जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर, जय कपीसति लोक उजागर। रामदूत अतुलित बल धामा, अंजनी पुत्र पवन सुत नामा। महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी, कुमति निवार सुमति के संगी। कंचन बरन विराज सुबेसा, कानन कुंडल कुंचित केसा। हाथ वज्र और ध्वजा विराजे, कांधे मूज जनेऊ साजे। शंकर सुवन केसरी नंदन, तेज प्रताप महाजगवंदन। विद्यावान गुणी अति चातुर, राम काज करिबे को आतुर। प्रभु चरित्र सुनिबे को रसिया, राम लखन सीता मन बसिया। सूक्ष्म रूप धरि सियहि दिखावा, विकट रूप धरि लंक जरावा। भीम रूप धरि असुर संहारे, रामचंद्र के काज सवारे। लाय सजीवन लखन जियाए, श्री रघुबीर हरषि उर लाए। रघुपति कीन्ही बहुत बड़ाई, तुम मम प्रिय भरतहि सम भाई। सहस बदन तुम रोजस गावे, अस कहि श्रीपति कंठ लगावे। सनकादिक ब्रह्मादि मुनीसा, नारद सारद सहित अहिसा। जम कुबेर दिक्पाल जहाते, कवि कोविद कहि सकै कहाते। तुम उपकार सुग्रीवहि कीन्हा, राम मिलाय राजपद दीन्हा। तुम्हरो मंत्र विभीषण माना, लंकेश्वर भय सब जग जाना। जुग सहस्र जो जन पर भानु, लील्यो ताहि मधुर फल जानू। प्रभु मुद्रिका मेलि मुख माहि, जलधि लांघि गए अचरज नाही। दुर्गम काज जगत के जेते, सुगम अनुग्रह तुम्हरे तेते। राम दुआरे तुम रखवारे, होत न आज्ञा बिनु पैसारे। सब सुख लहै तुम्हारी सरना, तुम रक्षक काहू को डरना। आपन तेज सम्हारो आपे, तीनों लोक हांकते कांपे। भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवे, महावीर जब नाम सुनावे। नासै रोग हरै सब पीरा, जपत निरंतर हनुमत वीरा। संकट ते हनुमान छुड़ावे, मन क्रम वचन ध्यान जो लावे। सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा, तिनके काज सकल तुम साजा। और मनोरथ जो कोई लावे, सोई अमित जीवन फल पावे। चारों जुग परताप तुम्हारा, है प्रसिद्ध जगत उजियारा। साधु संत के तुम रखवारे, असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे। अष्ट सिद्धि नौ निधि के दाता, असवर दीन जानकी माता। राम रसायन तुम्हारे पासा, सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा। तुम्हारे भजन राम को पावे, जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावे। अंत काल रघुबरपुर जाई, जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त कहाई। और देवता चित्तन धरई, हनुमत से सर्व सुख करई। संकट कटे मिटे सब पीरा, जो सुमिरे हनुमत बलबीरा। जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई, कृपा करहु गुरुदेव की नाई। जो 7 बार पाठ कर कोई, छूट ही बंदी महासुख होई। जो यह पढ़े हनुमान चालीसा, होय सिद्धि साखी गौरीसा। तुलसीदास सदा हरिचेरा, कीजय नाथ हृदय महडेरा। पवन तनय संकट हरन, मंगल मूर्ति रूप। राम लखन सीता सहित, हृदय बसहु सुरभूप। सियावर रामचंद्र की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय। उमापति महादेव की जय। श्री गुरु चरण सरोज रज, निज मनु मुकुरु सुधारी। बरनउ रघुबर विमल जसु, जो दायकु फलचारी। बुद्धिहीन तनु जानिके, सुमिरौ पवन कुमार। बल बुद्धि विद्या देहु मोहि, हरहु कलेस विकार। जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर, जय कपीस तिहु लोक उजागर। रामदूत अतुलित बल धामा, अंजनी पुत्र पवन सुत नामा। महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी, कुमति निवार सुमति के संगी। कंचन बरन विराज सुबेसा, कानन कुंडल कुंचित केसा। हाथ वज्र और ध्वजा विराजे, कांधे मूज जनेऊ साजे। शंकर सुवन केसरी नंदन, तेज प्रताप महाजगवंदन। विद्यावान गुणी अति चातुर, राम काज करिबे को आतुर। प्रभु चरित्र सुनिबे को रसिया, राम लखन सीता मन बसिया। सूक्ष्म रूप धरि सियहि दिखावा, विकट रूप धरि लंक जरावा। भीम रूप धरि असुर संहारे, रामचंद्र के काज संवारे। लाय सजीवन लखन जियाए, श्री रघुबीर हरषि उर लाए। रघुपति कीन्ही बहुत बड़ाई, तुम मम प्रिय भरतहि सम भाई। सहस बदन तुम रोजस गावे, अस कहि श्रीपति कंठ लगावे। सनकादिक ब्रह्मादि मुनीसा, नारद सारद सहित अहिसा। जम कुबेर दिक्पाल जहाते, कवि कोविद कहि सकै कहाते। तुम उपकार सुग्रीवहि कीन्हा, राम मिलाय राजपद दीन्हा। तुम्हरो मंत्र विभीषण माना, लंकेश्वर भय सब जग जाना। जुग सहस्र जो जन पर भानु, लील्योताहि मधुर फल जानू। प्रभु मुद्रिका मेलि मुख माहि, जलधि लांघि गए अचरज नाही। दुर्गम काज जगत के जेते, सुगम अनुग्रह तुम्हरे तेते। राम दुआरे तुम रखवारे, होत न आज्ञा बिनु पैसारे। सब सुख लहै तुम्हारी सरना, तुम रक्षक काहू को डरना। आपन तेज सम्हारो आपे, तीनों लोक हांकते कांपे। भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवे, महावीर जब नाम सुनावे। नासै रोग हरै सब पीरा, जपत निरंतर हनुमत वीरा। संकट ते हनुमान छुड़ावे, मन क्रम वचन ध्यान जो लावे। सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा, तिनके काज सकल तुम साजा। और मनोरथ जो कोई लावे, सोई अमित जीवन फल पावे। चारों जुग परताप तुम्हारा है, प्रसिद्ध जगत उजियारा। साधु संत के तुम रखवारे, असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे। अष्ट सिद्धि नौ निधि के दाता, असवर दीन जानकी माता। राम रसायन तुम्हारे पासा, सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा। तुम्हारे भजन राम को पावे, जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावे। अंत काल रघुबरपुर जाई, जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त कहाई। और देवता चित्तन धरई, हनुमत से सर्व सुख करई। संकट कटे मिटे सब पीरा, जो सुमिरे हनुमत बलबीरा। जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई, कृपा करहु गुरुदेव की नाई। जो 7 बार पाठ कर कोई, छूट ही बंदी महासुख होई। जो यह पढ़े हनुमान चालीसा होय सिद्धि साखी गौरीसा। तुलसीदास सदा हरिचेरा कीजय नाथ हृदय महडेरा। पवन तनय संकट हरन मंगल मूर्ति रूप। राम लखन सीता सहित हृदय बसहु सुरभूप। सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय। उमापति महादेव की जय।
सच्चिदानन्दं वासुदेवं व्रजप्रियं धर्मसंस्थापकं वीरं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम्। ईश्वर भक्ति भाव से बहती संस्कारों की धारा। भारत माँ की सेवा में गीता परिवार हमारा। गीता परिवार हमारा।
जय श्री कृष्ण। गोविंद बोलो हरि गोपाल बोलो। राधा रमण हरि गोपाल बोलो। My humble prostrations to Pujya Swami Govind Dev Giriji Maharaj Ji. On behalf of Parivar, myself, Anita Prasad, I welcome all the Krishna devotees of September 11 batch here for yet another interpretation session of 12th chapter in English, first half by our dear Rupal Didi. Prayer is an unavoidable means for growing integration. Let's begin the session with the starting prayer, for which I call upon Sharda Didi. She is from Nagpur and very committed towards being a devoted Gita Sevi. Didi,
जय
please
श्री
start.
कृष्ण। जय श्री कृष्ण। वसुदेव सुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं। श्रीकृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं। श्रीकृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं। जय श्री कृष्ण।
Mesmerizing prayer, Didi. Thank you. By lighting a lamp in your, even the darkest room will seem to be a bright one. So let's invoke our inner divinity with Deep Prajwalan by Nidhi Singhal Didi. She is MA in music from Delhi, who joined Gita Parivar in. She is giving Seva as L1 and L2 trainer. Didi, Deep Prajwalan, please.
निषिद्धैरप्येभिर्लुलितमकरन्दो मधुकरैः करैरिन्दोरन्तश्छुरित इव सम्भिन्नमुकुलः विधत्तां सिद्धिन्नो नयनसुभगामस्य सदसः प्रकीर्णः पुष्पाणां हरिचरणयोरञ्जलिरयम् शरदिन्दुनिभां शुभ्रां शुभ्रवस्त्रैरलङ्कृतां कलहंसकृतावासां वरदां शारदां नुमः।
Thank you so much for the divine darshan. Now is the time to listen to our dear Geeta Praveen, Geeta Vrati, Rupal Didi. She has by-hearted the whole Bhagavad Gita. Isn't it amazing? At such a young age, making Krishna Bhakti and Krishna learnings as her life's mission is commendable and inspiring. She is leading the Learn Gita program too as one of the program coordinators. Some time back, she led an offline Maitri Milan event in UAE where she gave a profound lecture on the topic of Aham Brahmasmi. Today also, she is here for all of us with full of love and devotion. May we all continue to imbibe this nectar of knowledge through her. Didi Jai Sri Krishna, please start the discourse. All ears to you, Didi.
Jai Shri Krishna, everyone. Let's begin with the prayer. Sada Shiva Samarambham Vyasa Shankara Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam Vande Guru Paramparam. Jai Shri Krishna. Pranams to all my gurus from whom I have learned everything, the Gita, how to recite, how to understand the meaning, everything I have learned from them. So first, pranams to them. Firstly, I congratulate you all that we all have completed 10 shlokas of the 12th chapter. We are so fortunate, we are so blessed that we are getting this chance to read Gita, to spread this knowledge of Gita. In 18th chapter, the Lord himself said, 68th and 69th shloka, Yaimam paramanguyyam madbhakteshvabhidhasyati bhaktim mai parang kritva mame vaishyatya samshayaha nacha tasman manushyeshu kaschinme priyakrittamaha Bhavita nacha me tasman anyah priyataro bhuvi. Anyah priyataro bhuvi. Kaschin me priyakrittamaha. The Lord said, on this whole earth, whoever will teach Gita, whoever will read Gita, whoever will live Gita, that will be my most favorite. Krittamaha, the superlative degree Lord told here. So we are so fortunate, we are so blessed that we are getting this chance. There are so many people, they are wishing to learn Gita, but they're not getting even this chance. But we have got this chance. And on very first day, we were afraid that we would be able to recite the shlokas perfectly or not, or we can just chant the shlokas or not. We don't have any Sanskrit background. We never even spoken Hindi, we don't understand Hindi, and how we would be able to learn the shlokas, Sanskrit shlokas. But Gita Parivar given us this belief that we can do this. And now after 1 week of our registration, we have learned 10 shlokas and we are so confident that we can complete our Gita now and be a Gita Vrati. Keep walking on this path and keep learning Gita, because we have got this chance, so we should take complete benefit of it. We are here to understand the meaning of Gita. We all know Gita, we all know this Arjuna, we all know Krishna, but there is much more to know. Everyone wants to know. If we say in Bhagavad Gita, all the questions answers there. So we want to know what is there for us, and we should know. So, here 12th chapter, here we sometimes think that why we are starting with the 12th chapter. Why not from first chapter? Some people joined the group and they left. They thought they are sending the wrong chapter, 12th chapter. When they messaged us, they called us. We told them, no, this is level 1 pattern. We will teach you 12th and 15th chapter. So why we are starting with the 12th chapter? So the reason is 12th chapter is the smallest chapter in Gita. Only 20 shlokas. And again, the 15th chapter is the second smallest chapter. It is also having 20 shlokas only, just the meter difference is there. So we are starting with the 12th chapter because if we start with this chapter, after learning this these 20 shlokas, we would be having that confidence that yeah, we have completed one chapter and there are only 18 chapters. So we can go further on this path. If we start with the first chapter, there are 47 shlokas. When we learn these 47 shlokas after first chapter, we will say, no, I can't do that. This is so long. So getting that confidence is important that I can recite the shlokas perfectly. Yes, I can also learn Gita. That is the one thing. And another thing is, this is Bhakti Yoga. The devotion of yoga. The yoga of devotion, this is Bhakti Yoga. If we are not having that much time, after learning this chapter, we would be so confident that yes, we have got this Bhakti part. This Bhakti Yoga we have learned. This yoga of devotion we have learned. So because this is Bhakti Yoga, we started with this so that if we are not having time after this chapter also, so we will be having that devotion with us. So we started with this Bhakti Yoga, the 12th chapter. This was the reason. Now, after completing 10 shlokas, we are gathered here to discuss and to know the meaning of 12th chapter, starting 10 shlokas. Now, whenever we start something, whenever we start reading our scriptures or anything, this is our Indian culture that there is one nyaya in our scriptures, ghatit buddhim prati ghataka jnanam karanam. What does it mean? It means if we want to understand something, we should know the components first. If I say the table is round, so how we would be able to know that what is table is round this sentence means? So if we know what does the table mean, what is the meaning of table, and again what is the meaning of round, and why the is there. So if we know the meaning of all these three words, we would be able to catch the meaning of this sentence. So ghatit buddhim prati ghataka jnanam. Ghatit buddhi means I have understood that. So ghatit buddhim ghataka jnanam karanam, the components knowledge. So here also, when we are going to discuss, when we are going to know the meaning of 12th chapter, we should know the components first. So what are the components here? We all know that this Bhagavad-Gītā is the talk between Krishna and Arjuna. So here there are three components. First is Arjuna. Second is Gita. And third is Lord Krishna, we all know. We already know all these three personalities and the Gita also, but still, there are some points we should know. Sorry. So there are some points we should be aware of that. Some hidden points might be, you must be knowing that, but still, we can revise that. Revision is always better. So first we will start with Arjuna. Who is Arjuna? Whenever we get this name Arjuna, whenever we start thinking about Arjuna, we always think that Arjuna must be in his late 30s, having sweat on his forehead and so tense, so depressed, and he's like in depression, so stressed that I don't want to fight Krishna. I'm not gonna fight. He sat on the chariot. So we are thinking that Arjuna is like us. He is also stressed like us. He is also depressed like us, as we do. He is having sweat on his forehead as we do. So we are thinking Arjuna is like us. But the reality is Arjuna is not like us. Arjuna is 84 years so mature guy. 84-year-old, not in his late 30s. Arjuna never got defeated by anyone in his life. He won over thousands of battles. He even made satisfied Lord Shiva in Malla Yuddha. Malla Yuddha is wrestling. He satisfied Lord Shiva. He couldn't defeat him because he was Lord also. So he couldn't defeat, but still he satisfied him. Arjuna accepted curse from Urvashi, but he didn't accept her. That is a different story. We're not gonna deep into that. But he accepted that curse and became Brahmanala at the time of Agyatavasa. But never left his dharma, never give up his dharma. All the Pandavas spent 13 years in exile, but Arjuna spent 10 years more because he was following the dharma. Never give up the dharma. Arjuna got the name Gudakesha. What is the Gudakesha? Gudakesha means who has won over his sleep. And not by any Vardhana or something. He did so much tapas for that. Actually, he wanted divine weapons from the lords, Divyastras. So, he wanted to do tapas. And whenever he feels sleepy, that sleep disturbs his tapas. So, what he does, okay, now I'm not going to sleep. I will win over my sleep. So, he just selected one tree at the bank of the river. And that tree's branch was going in that river. So, that was the situation. What he used to do for 6 months, he repeated that cycle. He used to go and sitting on that branch. Whenever he feels sleepy, he falls down. Again, he goes back and sitting on that branch. And whenever he falls down, again he falls in that river. Again, he goes back, sitting on that branch, again feeling sleepy, again falling down. So this was happening. But after 6 months, Arjuna won over his sleep. So this is Arjuna. Arjuna is not like us. We are thinking, Arjuna went Sasharira Swarga with his body. No one could go there. Trishanku, one king was Trishanku. He wanted to go there. But he asked Vashishtaji. Vashishtaji just denied, no, I can't do that. He asked Vishwamitra, Rishi Vishwamitra. Vishwamitra said, okay, I will do that. So Vishwamitra sent him in that Swarga, in that heaven, and again Indra kicked him back. And he was hanged between the Swarga and Prithvi Loka. He was hanged between that. So that was the sthiti of Trishanku. So no one can go Sasharira Swarga. But Arjuna went there with his tapas only. Not because he was the son of Lord Indra. No. He went Sasharira Swarga. He was so courageous. He was so good in making strategies. He never disobeyed the dharma. Arjuna did everything righteous only. He never got defeated by anyone. And now in this Mahabharata war, he is saying that no, Krishna, I can't fight. In 2nd chapter, he said, Sidanti mamagatrani मुखं च परिशुष्यति वेपथुश्च शरीरे मे रोमहर्षश्च जायते गाण्डीवं संसते हस्तात् त्वक्चैव परिदह्यते न च शक्नोम्यवस्थातुं भ्रमतीव च मे मनः. He is telling na cha shaknomyavasthatum. I am not able to stand Krishna. I can't fight. Arjuna has taken vow that if anyone will make me to put my this Gandiva bow down, I will kill that person. And he himself is telling Gandivam stransate hastat. My Gandiva is falling down from my hands. We can imagine that situation. Arjuna is telling this. Gandivam stransate hastat. My mind is getting disturbed, Krishna. No, I can't fight. This is the situation of Arjuna, who has never got defeated by anyone. So mature. But he is having that depression. He is stressed. That is happening with Arjuna. This is Arjuna. Now, second is Gita. We all know so much about Gita. Yes, we are here to learn Gita. We must have heard before and we are learning also now. So, what is Gita? Yes, it is the talk between Krishna and Arjuna. Krishna ji given Upadesh to Arjuna. But here, the Gita is the part of Mahabharata only. In Mahabharata, there are chapters called Parvas. So in Bhishma Parva, the Bhagavad Gita is written. And Vyasaji separated Bhagavad Gita from Mahabharata. And he presented 700 separate shlokas for us. So this is Bhagavad Gita. Vyasaji written very beautifully. Parthaya pratibodhitam bhagavata narayane swayam vyasena grathitam purana munina madhye mahabharatam advaitamritavarshinim bhagavatim ashtadashadhyayinim ambatvam anusandadhami bhagavad gite bhavadveshinim. Parthaya pratibodhita bhagavata narayanena swayam. The Gita is for Parthaya pratibodhita, to make him understand. For his knowledge, the Gita was told by Narayanena Swayam, Bhagavata Narayanena Swayam, by the Lord Narayan himself. The Gita was told. The Vedas are the main source of knowledge. But still the Vedas are the exhales of Lord. But the Gita is direct voice of Lord. He himself is speaking these mantras. These are not just shlokas, these are mantras. How much we chant, how much we learn this creates vibration around us. This gives us vibration, this gives that welfare. Because these are mantras, these are having that welfare. The gist of Vedas are the Upanishads, and the gist of Upanishads is Gita, and the gist of Gita is Sharanagati. And Sharanagati is the sar of the 12th chapter, the Bhakti Yoga. That's why we are starting with the 12th chapter. So this is Gita. Now the question comes, why Krishna ji told this Gita to Arjuna only? Why to not Duryodhana? Why to not Dushasana? Why to not anyone else? Why to only Arjuna? So in Shankar Bhashya, Bhagavan Shankaracharya wrote very beautifully. Gunadhikaihi grihitaha anushthiyamanas dharmaha prachayangamishati. So who's having many qualities? Who's having more qualities than others? Gunadhikaihi. Who's having more qualities? If anyone should be conveyed to them, that will be prachayangamishati. That will be spreaded. But who's not having gunadhikayi, who's not having so many gunas, If the thing is told to them, that will not go to Prachayangameshwari, that will not be studied that much. If Lord Krishna has told this Gita to Duryodhana, we must not have this book now to read it. But Arjuna, now how we are just justifying that and how we are judging that Arjuna is having so many qualities, Gunadhikahi, why we are telling he is having Adhika Gunaha, more qualities. So, in 16th chapter, Lord Krishna is going to tell this himself in 5th shloka. In level 2, you will be getting that 16th chapter to know. 5th shloka. Daivi sampad vimokshaya nibandhaya surimata ma shuchas sampadan daivi abhijatosi pandava. So, O Pandava, O Arjuna, you are equipped with all these qualities. Ma shuchah sampadan daivim abhijatosi. Daivim abhijatosi Pandava. Actually, the 16th chapter started with 26 divine qualities. Abhayam sattva samshuddhir jnana yoga vyavasthitihi ranandamasya yagyascha swadhyayasthaparjavam ahimsa satyam akrodha styaga shantirapayushunam daya bhuteshvalo luptvam mardavam hrira chapalan tejah kshamadhriti shaucham adroho natimanita. Till here 26 qualities. Bhavanti sampadan daivim abhijatasya bharata. Arjuna, you are already having these 26 qualities. You don't need to worry. Ma shuchaha. So here the Lord told Arjuna, you already have these qualities. Gunadhikaihi. Arjuna already having this. Arjuna did everything right, yes, only in his life. That's why he was so lovable to Krishna. The Gita was told to Arjuna. Gunadhikai. The reason was Gunadhikai Adhikyatvat. He was having more qualities. This was the reason Arjuna got this knowledge, and making Arjuna Nimitta, Lord given this knowledge to us. So the Gita is the gist of Upanishads, this teeny tiny granth, only 700 shlokas, having all the answers of this entire word. Whenever you want to search, we can just open Gita and we can find our answer. If we have that belief, we will get that, surely. So many great saints, so many scholars, whatever they found in Gita. If we have studied everything but not Gita, it's not done. But if we have studied Gita but not anything else, that is done. That's fine, because Gita is having everything. So just read Gita. We are not having so many years to read Vedas, to read Upanishads. That will take longer time. But if we read Gita, we know the Gita, we have got all the gist of all these scriptures. Gist of gists. There are 1800 authentic commentaries written over Gita. 1800, I'm not talking about translations. Bible is spread all over the world, but it is having 1300 translations, not commentaries. But Gita is having 1800 commentaries and authentic commentaries. If we count the number, not only authentic, so the number is of commentaries in lakhs. How many lakh people have written? 1800 is the authentic commentaries. Whoever we talk about, Mahatma Gandhi, Vinoba Bhave Balagangadhar Tilak, Einstein, Shankaracharya Bhagwan, anyone we talk about, whatever they found best, they found in Gita. Gandhiji used to say, Gita Mata. Gita is my mother. So this is Gita, having 700 shlokas. Now, the Krishna. We all know Krishna very well. Actually, we know everyone. But yes, one point just I would like to tell about Krishna ji, Lord Krishna. We all know that he accepted the charioteer's role for Arjuna in this Mahabharata war. He was a charioteer for Arjuna's chariot. So Arjuna asked him in first chapter, Senayor Bhayor Madhye Ratham Sthapayamechyuta. He just said, hey Achyuta, just take my chariot in between both the armies, so that I can see the opposite army also, and I can see my army also. How much they have done the preparations, and who is there, who is in my side, who is in the opposite side. Just Senayo Ubhayo Madhye Ratham Sthapayamechyuta. He asked Krishna. But here, what Krishna ji did, he didn't stop the chariot in front of Duryodhana and Dushasana. Arjuna was so eager to kill them. He was so angry on them, though. I will go and I will kill them. I will just take the revenge of Draupadi's insult. He was eager to kill them. But Krishna didn't do that. What Krishna ji did? Krishna ji took the chariot and stopped in front of Dronacharya and Bhishma Pitamaha. He stopped the chariot in front of them. Why he did so? Because he wanted to give this Gita Jnana for us. What's the connection? He stopped the chariot or whatever he did. Sorry. What is the connection there? So, Arjuna loves them so much. Arjuna is so lovable to everyone, each and everyone. Krishna loves Arjuna so much. Bhishma Pitamaha loves Arjuna so much. Dronacharya loves Arjuna so much. So now, why they are fighting from the Kaurava Paksh? Why not from the Pandavas? Because they were bounded from some pledge, or they had taken some pratigya. So they will fight from Hastinapura only. So they can't go in Pandava's side. Even they knew they were right. So Arjuna loves them. When he sees Bhishma Pitamaha in front of him, Dronacharya ji is in front of him, his guru. Now what to do? I can't just use bow on them. I can't kill them. He got, no, I can't fight. Now mukhancha parishishyati ve pathusya sharire me roma harshasya jayate. We think our situation, if our family is in front of us and we love them so much, how we can do that? Arjuna was also so depressed. No, I can't do that. So difficult for me. But Krishna ji did all the operation there, and he told the 700 Shloki Gita. So he stopped the chariot in front of Dronacharya and Bhishma Pitamaha. When all the Pandavas and Kauravas had completed their studies, they needed to present that in front of all the members of that meeting. So everyone went there. Everyone was going and introducing themselves and just presenting what they have learned. So everyone gave long introduction. I am Duryodhana. I am the king of this great kingdom, Hastinapura. I am the son of the king Dhritarashtra. And like this long Mahavira, Mahabalashali, like this. They were telling long introduction. Everyone. But when Arjuna went there, what Arjuna told? I am Arjuna, the disciple of Dronacharya, going to present what I have learned. Everyone was looking at him. Everyone was waiting. He must say something else. But he just started. Oh, then Dhritarashtra stopped him. Wait, Arjuna. Don't you have any other identity? Dhritarashtra asked him. But Arjuna said, when I am going to present my Vidya, I just have one identity. Who is my guru? From whom I have learned this. I have only one identity. Dronacharya never taught the Brahmastra to his own son, but he taught that Brahmastra to Arjuna. Not even anyone else other than Arjuna. Arjuna knows the Brahmastra, but no one else. Bhishma Pitamaha used to wear white clothes like I am wearing right now. So Shweta Vastrani, he used to wear white clothes. So whenever all the Pandavas and Kauravas come back after playing, everyone is having so much dust. Bhishma Pitama loves Arjuna. Whenever Arjuna comes, he just take him in his arms. Because when we love so much, we just love to hug them. So Bhishma Pitama always used to, whenever Arjuna comes, he used to take in his arms. Everyone asks him, you are wearing white clothes, you will need to change, you will need to wash and everything. So, no, okay, it's fine. But he can't stop himself without loving Arjuna. Everyone loves Arjuna so much. Krishna just stopped the chariot in front of Dronacharya and Bhishma Pitama intentionally, that Arjuna will say that I can't fight and then I will give this Gita Jnana to him, making him nimitta to everyone. And he knew that we will be sitting here and we will be just reading these shlokas and getting this meaning of Gita. So he did that. Now, let's start with the 12th chapter. This was the preface, the Gita, the Krishna, the Arjuna. We got to know little bit about them. Now, the Bhakti Yoga, 12th chapter. We are starting from here. From 1st to 10th chapter, Lord explained the unmanifest Lord's worshipping. Nirguna Nirakara Brahma. In 8th chapter, Aksharam Brahma Paramam Swabhavo Dhyatam Uchyate Bhuta Bhavo Bhavakaro Visargah Karma Sangitaha. So, he explained from 1st chapter to 10th chapter the Nirguna Nirakara Bhakti. Now in 11th chapter, ending 55th shloka, Mat Karma Kran Mat Paramo Mad Bhakta Sangavarjitaha Nirvairas Sarva Bhuteshu Yes Samameti Pandava. So he told this Saguna Sakar Bhakti, the manifest Lord's worshipping. Now Arjuna got confused that Lord, till 10th chapter it was fine that only Nirguna, the unmanifest Lord was there. Now he is telling about manifest Lord. So he got confused to whom I should worship. So he is just explaining his Shanka, what doubt he has now. In 12th chapter, 1st shloka, let's start. Evam satatayukta ye bhakta svam paryupasate ye chapyaksharam avyaktan teshanke yoga vittamaha. Arjuna is telling here, those devotees who are ever integrated, does meditate on you. He is telling that Evam satata yuktaye. O Lord, O Krishna, the person who's ever integrated with you, satata yuktaha, always connected to you. Not I'm just right now I'm thinking of Lord, but at next moment I will be forgetting him. No, not like that. Satata yukta. Here he told. So who are ever integrated with you and thus they worship you. Bhaktaha tvam paryupasate. They worship you paryupasate. Ye chapi aksharam avyaktam paryupasate. We will just connect that word here also. So who worship this akshara Brahma? Avyakta Brahma. So what about them? Who is the better knower of the yoga here? Who is better? He is asking, his question is. But be careful. This question is not about the Lord. That unmanifest Lord is best or the manifest Lord is best. Because we are not having that. We are just having limited mind. We can't think of that. Which Lord is that? No. Unmanifest is best or the manifest is best. No, we can't think that. He is confused between the ways because we have both the ways. Bhakti Marga is also there to reach to the God and the Jnana Marga is also there to reach to the God. Now, why we want to reach to the God? What is the need there? We are just enjoying our life. We are living here and we are coming on this earth. We are having the Bangalore also, car also, wife also. We are just enjoying our life. What is the need to get that happiness? Actually, Our ultimate goal is to get happiness only. Why we all are doing all this? Why we are doing job to get money? Why we are getting money? Whatever we want to do, we will be doing that. And we will be getting happiness only. For happiness, I am doing everything. All the studies, marriage, and the children, the money, everything we are doing for happiness only. In 15th chapter, the Lord said, Mamaivamsho jivaloke jiva bhuta sanatanaha manashasthani indriyani prakritesthani karshati. So in 15th chapter, the Lord said, Mamaivamsho jivaloke, my portion only living on this earth, being jiva bhutaha, being jiva, being this human body, this human. Lord is telling you are my portion. So we ultimately know that we are the portion of Lord only. And we want happiness. That is one aspect of life, getting happiness. Okay, our life is dependent on that, getting happiness. So our Swarupa, our real Swarupa, that one self, the Lakshana of that, the characteristic of that one self is Satchidananda Rupa, Ananda Rupa. Our self is just that Ananda Swarupa only, complete ultimate happiness. So if we want to get happiness only, so for all the time, why to just struggle for all the life? Try to and strive to get that Lord. Start walking on that path. You see, you can just differentiate seeing two person. One is worshipping and one is not worshipping. Who's worshipping, their mind will be so calm. They will be having so peace, because how much we are near to the Lord, because they are having that Ananda Swarupa. That will be reflected in me also. I will be happy. So how much we walk on that spiritual path, how much we start reading Gita, how much we start getting that Lord and meditating that Lord, we start being happy automatically. How it happens? Because if there is bulb, if there is light, I will go near to the light, I will be shining. That light will reflect on my face. The same principle applies here. The Lord is Satchidananda Swarupa. How much I go near to that happiness will be reflecting in me. I will be happy. So ultimately, I want happiness only. So try to get that unbreakable happiness. By that kshanik, that momental happiness, that will be destroyed. But this is not going to destroy. So here Arjuna just put his doubt, that I am having that doubt, that which way is better? Who is the better knower of the yoga? The Saguna Sakara Bhakta or the Nirguna Nirakara devotee? What is best? Manifest worshipping or unmanifest worshipping? So Lord Krishna now going to speak. For long this was awaited and we were wishing what Krishna ji will say here, because he explained both the ways. So in second shloka he is telling, Śrīmad-Bhagavadgītā Mayyaveshya mano ye man nitya yukta upasate Shraddhaya parayopetas me yukta tamamataha. The Lord is telling here, Mai aveshya mano ye man nitya yukta upasate. The Lord said, those whoever integrated with me and possessed of supreme faith, Mai aveshya mano ye man nitya yukta upasate. Mai aveshya. Aveshya is the word of avishta. Avishta means fixing. So Mai aveshya, Mai means into me. So Lord is telling, who has fixed their mind into me and they are possessed with supreme faith. Mai aveshya manoya nitya yukta upasate. They are just worshiping me with supreme faith. Mai aveshya manoye man nitya yukta upasate. Upasate means worshipping, and nitya yukta ever integrated. They are always connected, always worshipping that Lord. Not every time in 24 hours I'm how much I can. That will be done by me only. So Nitya Yukta Upasana, Shraddhaya, with faith. Not I'm sitting there and I'm just worshipping the Lord because my mother told me and I'm worshipping. I don't have any feeling for the Lord. But yeah, I'm told to do this. That is also good. You don't think that that is not good. That is also good. Doing something is better than nothing. I will be doing that. After some time, the bhakti will start coming into me. If I don't get that feel for the Lord, but still I am told to sit and do worshipping, yes, it's totally good. It's totally fine. Because when we will be sitting there, we will be seeing that Swarupa, we will be getting that happy. We can just experience that. So that is also good. But Nitya Yukta Upasate Shraddhaya, having that faith. These are the Bhakta Lakshanas. Who's Bhakta? Who's having Shraddha? Shraddhaya Parayoho. Petaha. Paraya, with Paraya Shraddha, with supreme faith. Shraddhaya Parayo Petaha. Taha. Te me Yukta Tamamataha. They are always integrated with me, Krishna. These are considered by me. And highest among the yogins means these are the better knower of the yoga. Te me yukta tamamataha yukta tama. He told they are the best yogis. Now, Lord explained from first chapter till 10th chapter the Akshara Brahma Sarupa, that unmanifest Lord. Now he is telling the best is Saguna Sakara Bhakti, the manifest Lord worshipping. What is this? How he is telling that? So we'll just take one example. If I ask some children to just calculate 3 plus 3, okay. If I ask some elder person, okay, they will be calculating, yeah, 3, 3, 6, it's very easy, okay. Some children who just have started studying, one will be counting with fingers, 1, 2, 3, then again 1, 2, 3, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We will count with fingers. One person will be taking pen and putting that lines, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, total cutting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Total 6 lines. Total is 6. One person will be taking abacus. One person will be taking calculator to calculate that. And one person will be taking laptop or phone or anything. That doesn't matter. What is best for them? I can't say that fingers are best for you or pen is best for you or you can just do abacus and you can just use your mind. No. It depends on what is for them. Where they are comfortable, what is easy for them. What is easy and where they are comfortable. They can easily do that. That is the best for them. So Lord also told here, this is Saguna Sakara Bhakti is best for you. Why? Not because it is giving more fruits, but Lord is so merciful. He always take care of us. He's saying this is best because this is easy. If we want to do this, we can do this easily. But if you want to do that manifest worship, that will be difficult for us. Lord will tell in further shlokas. So he is telling, this is easy, that's why this is good. So now what about the Nirguna Nirakara Bhaktas? Because this is possible, that's why this was described. And now what about them if it is easy and it is best? And so everyone will start with this only. What about them who are worshipping that Akshara Avyakta Brahma? Telling, wait, you just listen, I'm going to tell you. So from third shloka, he is going to explain those people. Yes. Ye tu akshara manirdeshyam avyaktam paryupasate sarvatra gamachintyancha kutasthamchalan dhruvam. Here, the Lord is explaining that Akshara Swarupa. Ye tu Aksharam. Now, to whom we should call the Nirguna Nirakara. So he is telling some characteristics. Aksharam, which Akshara means which is always decreasing. That is Kshara, and which will never be destroyed. That is Akshara. So ye to Aksharam, Akshara Brahma. Second is Anirdeshyam. Anirdeshyam means, Nirdesha means indicating something. Anirdeshyam means I can't indicate that. I can't show that. If someone asks that, who is Brahman? Who is Nirguna Nirakara Brahma? What is this Nirguna Nirakara Brahma? So how I will tell them? No, I can't tell. I can't tell them that Brahman is like this, Brahman is like this. If someone asks that, how is this that book, Panchapadika book or any book? So I will just show them that cover looks like similar to this book. That will be having this heavy book and red color. So I will be indicating something. But if I want to tell how is the Brahma, I can't. Anirdeshyam, I can't indicate about that. Anirdeshyam. Avyaktam. In Upanishads, there is one definition for Avyaktam. Avyakta means which is not visible. I can't describe it. Vyakta is I can describe it. My watch is visible, my badge is visible, my specs are visible. So everything is visible. So this is Vyakta. But Avyakta, which is not visible, I can't describe that. Avyaktam. So in Upanishads, there is one definition. Yat chakshusha na pashyati, yena chakshumshi pashyati, tadeva brahmatvam vidhi, nedam yadidam upasate. Yat chakshusha na pashyati, that can't be seen through our eyes. But yena chakshumshi pashyati, but our eyes get the power from that only to see everything. My ear is getting power from that Brahman to hear everything, to listen everything. My eyes are getting power. My body is getting, everything is getting that power from that Nirguna Nirakara only, that unmanifest, that Almighty. So I can't describe it. Yet chakshusha na pasya, that can't be seen, but my eyes get power to see everything from that only. Yena chakshumshi pashyati. Tadeva brahmatvam vidhi. You understand? That is only Brahma. Nedam yadidam upasati. So that is Brahma. Definition there. Nirguna Nirakara Brahma. So avyaktam pariupasati. Sarvatra gamachintyancha kutasthamachalaندruvam. Sarvatra gama. That is omnipresent. That is everywhere. If anyone asks, where is the sky? So sky is everywhere. Because sky is just nearest to the Brahman. I will tell this hierarchy also and these sequences also in further explanation sessions of this Gita. That will be discussed later also. So I am not going so deep because that will make some difficulty to understand everything. So we will be taking Upanishads and we will be taking Gita, all the meanings. So we will be making it easy and we will be going in these steps further. So this is Sarvatragama. This is omnipresent. This is present everywhere in each kana. When Hiranyakashipu asked, your Lord is in this pillar also? Yes. Prahlad said, yes, he is. Okay. So he took his gada and he just put over there. Oh, Narsingha Bhagavan came there. Narsingha Bhagavan ki jai. So Lord is everywhere, in each kana, in each point. Lord is everywhere. Sarvatra gama. Achintyam. We all know this fact that we can just imagine the things we have seen before. Whatever we dream, whatever we just imagine, we must have seen that before. So that is chintyam. Chintanam means thinking of something. So we can only think of something when we have seen that before also. But Brahma is Achintyam because we never have seen him. Seen this Brahman. We never seen that Almighty. We never seen that Supreme Lord. So that is Achintyam. We can't think of that. How it looks like. If you want to meditate, do meditation of that Nirguna Nirakara, so everyone will just suggest you don't see anything. You keep focusing on that blank, shunya, nothing. So that is Nirguna Nirakara. So that is nothing. Achintyam, Kutastham. In our scriptures, Kut word is famous for Maya also. So Kutastham means the Adhisthana, the cause of that Maya. Maya is because of that Maya only we are able to see everything. This everything is visible, everything, this Prapancha is there. The Advaita Vedanta Siddhanta is Brahma Satyam Jagan Mithya. Only Brahma is Satya and Jagan Mithya. This is just illusion created by that Maya. And Maya is the power of that Brahma. So that's why that Kutastha, the Adhisthana of that Maya. And one more meaning is never changeable. Kutastha, never changeable. Not having any part, not having any side, just stable. Achalam, immovable. This doesn't move because this is Sarvatragama. This is present everywhere. So if I am everywhere, I am here. So I can just walk 2 steps and I can just change my place. But Brahma is everywhere. How it can go from one place to another? It can't go. That's why Achalam, Dhruvam, eternal. Because it is everywhere, it is Achalam, that's why it is Dhruvam, eternal. It will be, it was there, it is here, it will be there. Eternal. Now, 4th shloka is connected to this only. But 4th shloka is very beautiful. Let's see that. Sanniyam yendriya gramam sarvatra samabuddhayaha te prapnuvanti mameva sarvabhuta hite rataha. Sanniyam, here the quality of told of that person, that Jnana Yogi. And also the shloka is very famous and this is also referred for volunteers. Whoever is volunteering, whoever want to serve. So many things are told here. Let's discuss one by one. 4th shloka. So here in 1st quarter, there are 4 quarters in one shloka. 1st, 2nd, 3rd and 4th. So in 1st quarter, Sanniyam Mendriya Gramam. This is Achara Samhita. How we should live. 2nd quarter is telling us our drishtikon, our vision. Sarvatra samabuddhaya. 4th is Sarvabhuta hite rataha. This is what we need to do. Sarvabhuta hite rataha, the welfare of everyone. And 3rd quarter, te prapnuvanti mameva. Here the phala is told, the fruit of that. So, te prapnuvanti mameva, they will get me only. The Lord is telling. So, 1st is Achara Samhita, 2nd is the Drishtikona, the vision, and 3rd is the Kar, what we should do, what the work we should do, and the 3rd quarter is indicating that phala, what is the fruit of this. So, Sanniyam Mendriya Gramam, it means having restraint all over our senses, all the indriyas, our eyes, these are the Jnana Indriyas, the senses of knowledge, the eyes, the ear, the skin, these are this jiva, this tongue, these are the senses of knowledge, this nose, these are the senses of knowledge. And there are senses of action also, this mouth, hand, leg, genitals and rectums. So these are the 10 indriyas, these are the 10 sense objects. So here is saying Sanyam Indriya Gramam. Indriya means one Indriya, eyes or ear, anything we can refer. But Indriya Gramam, Gramam means that group. So in Sanyam Indriya Gramam, having control over all these Indriyas. Sanyam, not only Niyam means controlling over, but Sanyaman means very well controlled. Not this time I will control, next time I will not control, next time I will try, after 1 hour I will again continue, right now I want to eat jalebi, I will not continue. No, not Sanyam Indriya. This is our living should be. So Sanyam Indriya Gramam, controlling all over the Indriyas. Sarvatra Samabuddhaya, having everywhere equal eye. There is no Jat Paat, there is no Bhed Bhava, there is no partiality. Sarvatra Samabuddhaya. But be careful. There is one concept in our scriptures. Samavartana, Samadarshana. Samadarshana means seeing everyone equal. Samavartana means not just behaving same with everyone. You see, with dog, we can have Sarvatra Samabuddhaya. I can see, yes, he is also having that self only. He is also having that Lord in his heart only. So he is also that Jiva, that being only, living being only. So I will be having that drishti. Yes, I should have Karuna Daya for him. But I can't do Samavartana with him. I can't call him to sit and eat in my plate. That is Samavartana. Okay, you come and eat with me. Okay, you are my lovable dog. No, this is Samavartana. Samavartana is not important. Samavartana should not be done. Samadarshana should be done. I will be seeing everyone equal. This is Shastra Viruddha. If you call one dog and come eat with me. No. This is Samavartana. Be careful here. So Sarvatra Samabuddhaya. They prapnuvan. They will get me only. Who are doing the welfare of everyone, Sarva Bhuta Hiterata, who are always busy in the welfare of everyone. Sarva Bhuta Hiterata, welfare of everyone. Here it is told, yes. So let's see the 5th shloka. We need to go a little faster. Now in 5th shloka, Lord told why I told in 2nd shloka briefly that yes, this is good. So let's see. क्लेशोऽधिकतरस्तेषाम् अव्यक्ता सक्तचेतसाम् अव्यक्ता हि गतिर्दुःखं देहवद्भिरवाप्यते. Here he told क्लेशः अधिकतरमस्ति तेषाम्, whose klesha means the struggle will be more for them who are worshipping the unmanifest Lord. क्लेशो अधिकतरमस्ति तेषाम् अव्यक्ता सक्ता चेतसाम्, who are worshipping that avyakta Brahma, who are worshipping the avyakta Brahma, the klesha, the struggle is more for them. Yes. Avyakta hi gatir dukkham, avyakta sakta chetasam. The trouble is more for them. Tesham avyakta sak, whose minds are set in the unmanifest, who are always thinking of that unmanifest, who are just meditating that unmanifest. The klesha adhikataram tesham. Avyakta sakta. Avyakta asakta chetasam. Asakta chetasam means the mind is fixed in avyakta. Avyakta asakta chetasam. Avyakta hi gatihi dukkham. That unmanifested is that goal is for pain, and that is difficult by getting dehavadhi avapyate. Avapyate means attaining that. So this reaching that unmanifest is difficult for dehavadhi, for these embodies like us. This is difficult to get that. That's why Lord told in brief that getting that the Saguna Sakara Bhakti is easier than the Nirguna Sakara Bhakti. So that was easy because of that was best because that is easy, not because this is giving more fruits. Now from the 6th shloka, Arjuna is telling this is difficult. Saguna Sakara is also difficult. Fixing, always thinking of Lord, meditating that Saguna Sakara Bhakti with all the ways I am worshipping that of Brahman only. That is also difficult. So here Arjuna told Arjuna was having some confusion on how to do this. So Krishna ji just observed that actually Arjuna will do whatever Krishna says. This is Gita is for us, not for Arjuna. Arjuna is a devotee of Lord Krishna. He accepted Krishna. Vipul is Krishna, not the army. Narayani is Krishna. Arjuna is a devotee of Lord Krishna. Whatever Krishna says, he will do that. But Krishna wanted to tell Gita for us. That's why everything is just we are imagining. Arjuna is having that confusion. Now Lord is going to clarify, and he is going to give so many ways to us about this. Let's see 6th shloka. Ye tu sarvani karmani mai sanyasya matpara ananye naiva yogena mandhyayanta upasate. Ye tu sarvani karmani mai sanyasya matparaha. The Lord is telling, for those who dedicate all the actions to me and hold me as their supreme self. Ye tu sarvani karmani mai sanyasya matparaha. They dedicate all the actions to me and matparaha. They hold me as their supreme self. Ananye naiva yogena. With ananya yoga, O Lord, there is no one other than you for me. You are only mere to girdhar gopal dusaro na koi. So only Girdhar Gopal is mine. So Lord, other than you, there is no one for me. This is Ananya Yoga. Ananye naiva yogena mandhyayanta upasate. Lord is telling. So, ye tu sarvani karmani, who just dedicate all the karmas to me and send matparaha, behold me as your supreme self. Only I am the supreme for them. Ananya naiva yogena, oh Lord is only for me. Ananya yoga, I will be worshipping that Lord. Man dhyayantu upasate. And Ananya yogi should be careful that if I am worshipping any other Lord also, there is no problem. But still, whenever we worship that, we should have the image of our Lord only. We can have our image, but we should not say, okay, no, my is Shankarji, I can't pray Vishnuji. No, not like this. Worshipping Vishnuji is also thinking that yes, Shankar is there. Worshipping Shankar, thinking that is the Ananya Yoga. Ananya Mam Dhyayanto Upasate. They just meditating on me with the exclusive devotion. Man Dhayanta Upasati Ananya Yogena. This is exclusive devotion. This was one way. You just dedicate all the karmas into me. It's so easy, but Arjuna is still confused. Because this is not easy doing anything, and I will just say, okay, Lord, I'm just dedicating this to you. No, not easy. So let's see 7th shloka. Lord is giving, okay, you wait. What will happen if you just dedicate all the karmas into me? Teshamaham samudharta mrityu samsara sagarat bhavami nachirat partha maya veshita chetasam. To those whose minds are set into me, Teshamaham, my aveshita chetasam. First we need to understand this meaning. My aveshita chetasam, whose chetasam means that mind, whose minds are connected into me, integrated with me. Tesham, for them, what I do? Samudharta, I just make them to cross this ocean of samsara, the ocean of birth and death. I make them to pass this. Bhavamina chirat partha. I just make them to pass this ocean of samsara. I become that the person, and I will take them in my boat, and I will take them to pass this river, pass this ocean. Lord is telling, if you dedicate all the karmas, but okay, difficult. Now Arjuna is still confused. This is so tough. Krishna ji is telling another option. Mayeva manadhatsva may buddhin niveshaya nivasishyasi mayeva ataurdhanna samshayaha. Okay, maya aveshya manoyemam. Whatever we think with the buddhi. Whatever if we love anyone, we love with that mana, with that mind. So Lord is telling, whatever you think only me. If you want to love someone, you love only me. That's why he's telling man and buddhi both. Mayyeva mana datsva may buddhin niveshaya nivasishyasi mayyeva at urdhva na samshaya. There is no doubt, Arjuna. If you just dedicate all, you just fix your mind and your buddhi both into me. If you fix both mind and buddhi, your intellect, if you set your mind, then nivasishyasi mayyeva urdhvam na samshayaha. They will get me only. There is no doubt, Arjuna. No doubt. They will be living in me. They will be dwelling in myself alone. Nivasishyasi mayyeva. They will be alone dwelling in myself. There is no doubt. So Lord given one more option. If you can just dedicate all the karmas. If you can't do that, okay, you just fix your mind and your buddhi into me. Where that is not possible, Lord will give so many options, many more options, but that we will see in the next session from 9th shloka, because we are running out of time. So we have seen these 8 shlokas. Just practice and try to understand how Lord Krishna is giving these answers to Arjuna, trying to make him ready for the yuddha, for this war. Be ready, get out of that depression and leave that everything. So Lord is telling these options. So we have seen so many options. There are many more that will be taken in next session. So we will join in next session and we will see the further shlokas of this 12th chapter. By the time, just keep our mind calm and we will do 2 minutes Nama Sankirtana. Hari Sharanam, 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 Hari Sharanam. Gopala Krishna Bhagavan ki Jai. Jai Shri Krishna.
Thank you, Rupal Didi, for explaining the shlokas so elaborately and in such simple language that can be digested by all of us immediately. Best part is to be attached to Krishna's love and devotion always and get eternal happiness. So now let's begin the question and answer session. To ask questions, kindly raise hand and keep your video on and you will be unmuted one by one. Dr. Nemisha.
Didi will take a question and answer session short while. Please wait.
Jai Shri Krishna. Am I audible, Punita ji?
Yes, Didi.
Yeah.
Ji.
I'm just setting up my network.
Didi, you are
Yes. Jai Shri Krishna. Whoever is having any question, just raise your hands and switch on your video so that we can spotlight you. Yes.
Jai Shri Krishna. Hello.
Yeah, Dr. Namisha Didi.
Namisha. Yeah, Jai Shri Krishna. Actually, if possible, can you explain the fifth sloka? I'm unable to understand what is the Kleshodhikarastam, that part.
Sorry, Namisha ji, can you just repeat your question?
I'm unable to understand the fifth sloka, the main part, the Kleshodhikarastesham.
Yes, got a question. Here, actually, Arjuna has asked a question that who ke yoga vittama, who are the better knower of the yoga? So, bhakti yoga is better or jnana yoga is better? So here Lord is answering bhakti yoga is better, not because it is giving us more fruit, but it is easier for us. So Lord is so kind. So he is suggesting that bhakti yoga is best for you because it is easier for you. The same thing he is explaining in fifth shloka. Jnana yoga is also best, but if you can attain that, and that is tougher. Kleshodhikatarastesham, klesha adhikataram asti tesham. Who the people who are following the Jnana yoga, the trouble is more for them. Okay, kleshodhikatarastesham avyakta sakta chetasam, who are worshipping the avyakta, unmanifested Lord. Avyakta sakta chetasam, avyakta hi gatir dukkham dehavadbhi avapyate. People like us, the having the ahankara about their bodies, the human being, embodied people. So for them, it is tougher to attain that Jnana yoga. That's what Lord is telling, the bhakti yoga is best. Okay?
Thanks. Yeah.
Chandni Singh.
Chandni ji?
Jai Shri Krishna, मेरी आवाज can you hear me?
जी आ रही है चांदनी जी, कहिए.
Okay, ma'am, my question was regarding pronunciation. It's not regarding exactly this, but Rishi में जो री की मात्रा होती है, can I talk in Hindi?
Yeah, sure, चांदनी जी.
Okay, तो ऋषि में जो री की मात्रा होती है, कहीं हमने सुना था किसी का प्रवचन, तो उसको रू की मात्रा बोल रहे थे, जैसे कृष्ण ना बोल के कृष्ण बोल रहे थे, मृग ना बोल के मृग बोल रहे थे. तो ये क्या डिफरेंस है दोनों में?
हाँ, डिफरेंस ऐसा है, सिर्फ प्रांतीय उच्चारण है. और गीता परिवार में इन सभी उच्चारणों को मान्यता दी गई है. ऋषि वाले री का उच्चारण न क्री है, जो हम लोग अपने उत्तर भारत में बोलते हैं, न क्रू है, जिसकी परंपरा अपने महाराष्ट्र में बहुत प्रचलित है. लेकिन मूल संस्कृत की बात करें तो उसका उच्चारण क्रू नहीं है, इस प्रकार से. हाँ, कृष्ण, क्रा भी नहीं, क्री, क्रू, क्रा कुछ भी नहीं है. क्र, आ, ई के बीच का एक स्वर है, और वो बोलना इतना मुश्किल है कि सारे लोग ठीक से बोल नहीं पाते, इसीलिए वो जो बोलते हैं उसको गीता परिवार में एक्सेप्ट किया जाता है. वो गलत नहीं है. तो आप रू बोलते हैं तो री बोलते हैं तो जैसा बोलते हैं वो ठीक है. रा नहीं बोलना, क्योंकि रा जैसा क्रा बोलने के लिए फिर दूसरा हमारा रा जुड़ जाता है, व्यंजन रा, वो गलत हो जाएगा. बाकी री रू दोनों ठीक.
ओके, धन्यवाद आपको.
ओके, यस, दिवाकर जी.
Jai Shri Krishna, madam.
जय श्री कृष्ण.
I'm from Nepal, so I want to know about the first sloka number 1. Evam satata yukta ye bhaktastvam paripasate ye chapyaksharam avyaktam tesanke yoga vittama. Exactly, Arjun asking about the two type of devotees, and if one man is worshipping about the two ways, if there is any difficulty, one question. And another one question is, if we are going to chanting the Śrīmad-Bhagavadgītā and where pronunciation the wrong mantras or slokas, is there any consequence about that?
Second answer is no, definitely not. When we are learning something, that is must that we will make mistakes. So there is no problem if we are reciting it wrongly. And for Gita, there is no problem. Anytime, anywhere we can practice that. And even we are reciting Bhava Kubhava Anakh Alasahu Nama Japat Mangal Disidasahu. So with the bhava, with the kubhava, right or wrong, we should just chant the name of Lord. That is the condition. Bhava is important. If we are doing some anushthan kind of thing, then pronunciation is very much important. But we are just reciting Bhagavad Gita, we are just enjoying that, we are just enjoying chanting the words of Lord, so there is no problem. So second answer is no, there is no consequences of reciting wrongly. And first question was, can you just repeat?
First question is Shloka number 1. Arjuna asked to Lord Sri Krishna. He's talking about the two type of devotees. One is the avyaktam and one is the vyaktam.
Yes.
So if I'm going to try the two way, if there is any problem,
We cannot cross the ocean sitting on two boats.
So-
We have to choose one.
okay, thank you very much, ma'am.
Yes. Jai Shri Krishna. Meera ji.
Namaste, madam. I'm from Bangalore. My question is, we are learning the 12th chapter first because you told it is easy and we get that interest and get motivated to learn better. I just missed the first part when you mentioned the first 11 shlokas. What is it that Lord Krishna tells Arjuna? Like in the 12th shloka, 12th chapter, it is about the bhakti yoga. Bhakti is the way to reach God. But in the first 11 chapters, what is it
It's
that
about
he
Jnana
mentioned?
Yoga. Jnana Yoga. Completely.
Jnana, okay.
In 8th chapter, 7th chapter, and these chapters are completely out of understanding. When we are starting, when we have started just learning Gita, so that is very tough. So in starting 10, 11 chapters, that is complete Jnana Yoga. From 12th chapter, this is Bhakti Yoga. Okay?
Okay. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Jai Shri Krishna. You have to unmute.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Jai Shri Krishna. Please ask.
Ma'am, I wanted to know that where can I get the notification of these classes?
All the messages have been shared in your group and always shared in your group. You can get all the notifications in your group itself. Okay, there are sharing members, they forward the messages in your group, all the messages about Vivechan, Hindi, English, and all the examination, everything will get in the group itself. Okay.
All right, ma'am. Thank you.
And one more thing, you can subscribe Gita Para YouTube channel for getting the notification, Facebook channel. Okay. Yeah, there are ways. Anilji. Anilji, can you hear me? Anilji?
He is not able to unmute.
Yeah. Anilji?
Please unmute yourself. You have to press on.
Yes, Anilji.
नमस्कार.
Can you hear me?
हाँ.
Yes.
आप मुझे सुन सकती हैं?
जी बिल्कुल.
Is my voice clear?
Yes.
Is my voice?
Anilji? Yes, Anilji.
Am I audible?
मुझे लग रहा है आपके घर में 2 डिवाइस से ज्वाइन है विवेचन.
Am I audible?
जी अनिल जी बिल्कुल मुझे आपकी आवाज सुनाई दे रही है.
आप मुझे सुन सकती हैं?
जी बिल्कुल.
Is my voice clear?
Yes.
अच्छा, is my voice?
अनिल जी. Yes, अनिल जी.
Am I audible?
मुझे लग रहा है आपके घर में 2 डिवाइस से ज्वाइन है. मैं अपनी आवाज सुन रही हूँ.
Am I audible?
जी अनिल जी बिल्कुल मुझे आपकी आवाज सुनाई दे रही है.
आपने बहुत
जी बताइए.
बहुत अच्छा एक्सप्लेन किया. गीता जो है लॉर्ड श्री कृष्ण ने अर्जुन को सुनाया था, अर्जुन के लिए.
जी प्रश्न बताइए अपना. मुझे लग रहा कोई दिक्कत है. अनिल जी आप थोड़ा अपना ऑडियो का सेटअप कर ले, हम आपको दोबारा ले लेंगे. मार्मिक जी.
Didi, I have a question about karma yoga. You didn't mention about that.
Karma yoga you will get to know in 3rd chapter. That is in level 3. Okay.
Okay, Didi, thank you.
Doing everything with the fixed mind that this I am doing Lord's karma. He has allotted this to me with the kartavya buddhi and not expecting anything in return. That is karma yoga. In short term. Yeah, Rajeshri ji.
Yeah, namaste. So
Yes.
I have two questions.
Yes.
One is, I still have some difficulty in understanding what is the two different types which Arjuna is mentioning.
Jnana yoga and bhakti yoga. Worshipping unmanifest Lord, avyakta swarupa. That is the adhisthana of all the things. The main cause, Vishuddha Chaitanyam, Brahma, ultimate reality, supreme reality. Okay, that
So in simple
avyakta.
terms, okay, if in simple terms, if I should say, it's like the God with shape and without shape, with just
God,
the design.
formless God and having a form.
Okay. Thank you.
Ramji and Krishnji, these are having a form. So this is bhakti yoga. We are worshipping the Chaitanyam having some form. Okay, so manifested Lord and unmanifested is ultimate reality.
Okay. And the second thing is, in the 7th sloka, it is said, no, like Deshamaham Samurtartha Mrityu Shansara Sagarat. So the ocean which is mentioned here, what is it? Is it the part of life?
This word.
Okay.
Punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam, punarapi jatnani jathare shayanam. That concept, again and again, we have to get birth. We have to get born in this word. So that is punarapi jananam. Again and again, that cycle is coming over. So that cycle is only, that circle is only mrityu samsara.
Thank you. That's all.
Yeah, Jai Shri Krishna. Ravinder ji.
Jai Shri Krishna, Acharya ji.
Ji, Jai Shri Krishna, Ravinder ji.
Acharya ji, my question is with respect to the manifest and unmanifest rupam of the God. Like Abhi Gita, when we are learning Gita, in that we come across that Lord Krishna himself is saying that I am present in the manifest and the unmanifest rupas both ways. So sometimes we hear that one should, like, we follow the manifest role of the Lord, manifest roop of the God, like in the form of Lord Krishna, Lord Vishnu.
Yes.
Whereas there are people who follow the unmanifest of the God.
Very
like
rare. Very
those
rare.
who say, yes ma'am, those who say that the God is formless, or like you can't.
We are also saying God is formless, but we are not worshipping that. Okay, who's worshipping their Jnani yogis?
Correct. So whether the both are going to follow, like whether the both will ultimately reach the same
Yes,
goal, if whether
exactly.
you follow the manifest or the unmanifest.
Certainly, there is no doubt. Okay. In I think 5th chapter, Jnana Yogena Sankhyanam Karma Yogena Yoginam. There also Lord will clarify this doubt to Arjuna, that both are the ways, the Karma Yoga or Bhakti Yoga or Jnana Yoga, all the ways are leading to the same destination. They will take you to the same destination, just you are following the different ways. In one shop we are going, we are not able to find some suitable dress for us in thousands of options. So how can there be one option and we will reach to the destination and we will be satisfied? No, there are many. Okay. Yes. Karishma.
Jai Shri Krishna Didi, first of all, it was an awesome session because I think it gave a very different perspective of what we've been learning so far. You gave references of a lot of other things like 26 qualities of Arjuna and a lot of Sanskrit other terms you were explaining. Are these all Gita, or are these, is this also widespread to Upanishad?
Last line I couldn't hear, Karishma ji. There was some disturbance. You have to unmute.
Yeah, sorry. I was saying that are these others part of also the Gita or this other Sanskrit references, or is this your Upanishads and
No, I'm not telling you anything from my perspective. I'm just telling you the things from the Shastras or by the saints, something like that. So all these things I told you from the Mahabharata or Gita. 26 divine qualities you will get to know in 16th chapter, that is in level 2.
Okay.
And all other qualities are from Mahabharata, because Arjuna character is described a lot in Mahabharata.
Okay. And ma'am, sorry, one more question. You mentioned that God says that you follow other God, but I should be exclusively worshipped. So is Lord Krishna in one of the...
Lord Krishna is telling, ye yatha mam prapadyante tans tathaiva bhajamyaham. So in whichever form you worship me,
okay,
I will give you liberation.
Okay.
I'm going to give you the fruit of that. So even you follow me in the form of Krishna, form of Rama, form of any guru, or form of any person, even in a stone, if you see me, I will give you the fruit.
Okay, ma'am.
Ye yatha mam prapadyante, 6th chapter. We will see all these chapters.
Thank
Lord
you.
is never telling that you should worship me exclusively. No.
Okay. That was a confusion. Thank you, Didi.
Okay. Jai Shri Krishna. Abhiraj ji.
Hi. By the way, great session. I just had 2 questions. One thing always bothers me. It's not that I'm trying to make anybody feel bad, but you mentioned Arjuna, but in Gita it's Arjun. Why do we call it Arjuna?
It's
I
not
had never understood
actually
that.
Arjun. Arjun is a mistake, and it is popular from Hindi language. In Hindi language, we say Ram. But that is not half. In Sanskrit, if we pronounce it correctly, so that is Rama. Ma has a included. It is Arjuna. Na has a included. That's why in English, when we pronounce that, little bit English accent also. And second thing, that is correct is Arjuna and Rama. That is only correct.
Okay.
That is not because of English, because of Sanskrit.
Right. And another question I had was, this is actually regarding yesterday's session, but they mentioned something as equivalent breathing while when you recite either the charans or I think it's related to all the kind of shloks or mantras you are practicing. But I tried to do that with Hanuman Chalisa. I couldn't. So how does this equivalent breathing work when you're working with the charan or shloks, and like, can you give an example?
If we do this, I don't know which reference you are talking about, but if we are having rhythmic breathing while chanting the shlokas or while chanting any Sanskrit mantra, so that is kind of pranayama also, and that gives different fruit, and that will happen with the practice. I don't know what reference, if I exactly get to know, then I can answer you. But yeah, I know that concept. So that concept is only, that is yoga. And that will come with the practice when we are following that. Okay? That is possible.
Right. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Jai Shri Krishna. In 2nd chapter, that is maybe pranayama parayanaha. Yeah. Jai Shri Krishna, you have to unmute yourself.
iPhone.
I don't know the name.
Please, you can ask.
You have just unmuted yourself. Can you please ask your question? So we don't know your name.
Yeah, he muted himself again.
Yeah, okay. No problem. Kavita ji?
Like as you were telling that again and again we are roaming in the cycle of birth and death.
Yes.
But is it anything like moksha?
Yes, exactly.
Then
We
how
are coming in this world to clear our account of punya and papa. Ultimate aim of this life or this Chaitanya is to get that moksha. Moksha is nothing, just realizing our own Swarupa. Our Swarupa is Satchidananda Rupa. Satchit Ananda, that is enlightened. In the 15th chapter, we'll say Yadaditya Gatan Tejo Jagat Bhasa, that is enlightened itself. Nothing else can illumine that. Okay, so that is our Swarupa, and that is only moksha. When we realize that this time we are having dirt on our glasses, we have to clean that dirt.
And I have one more question. In the Kurukshetra, Lord Krishna were giving the knowledge of Gita to Arjuna. At that time, other king or Kauravas were able to listen that knowledge.
Actually not. They were able to, but they didn't, because what happened, that was just a conversation of 45 minutes, approx 45 minutes. So what was the situation there? Everyone is just preparing for the war, and they are just talking before a great war. So many commanders are there, so many soldiers are there, so just preparations are going on. So everyone is just busy in that. And Arjuna and Krishna is just talking, general talking, and for 45 minutes. So there was not a lot of time so that everyone could notice that was happening, and everything around, just preparations are going on.
But as we know that Lord Krishna take Arjuna in the middle of that ground, and after that they have given the knowledge.
Yeah.
So no one was able to know, like
Sanjay was seeing that. Sanjay is not telling all this story to Dhritarashtra on the first day. He have seen all the things after 10 days, 11th day, when Bhishma was on Sharshaya. Then he went back to Hastinapur, and Dhritarashtra asked him that what has happened in the Kurukshetra exactly, you tell me. So Sanjay started telling. So Sanjay has heard that conversation. He was seeing that. So people were able to listen that, but they were busy in the preparation, so they didn't notice, we can say. Or if anyone has noticed, they didn't tell us.
Thank you.
Yeah, Jai Shri Krishna.
Sanjana.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, I have a doubt in the 6th sloka. Etu sarvani karmani. What does it mean, ma'am?
Etu sarvani karmani. The people who renounce all the fruits of all karmas. Sarvani karmani sanyasya. Okay? Suresh ji?
I'm Suresh from Chennai.
Yes, Suresh ji.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Jai Shri Krishna.
See, I have a doubt. Actually, this session, first of all, what is the intimation that we are receiving? Because I want to hear every time, especially in Tamil. Is it Tamil lecture is also given?
Not yet, but we are preparing for that. That Vivechan session should be in regional language also. But very soon we will start that. Not yet we have started.
Okay. Okay. I'm just joined in level 1, L1, and doing the same thing. Of course, from you I learned. I mean, especially for the pronunciation, it is very nice. Your rendering also very good. Very simple examples also very, very nice. Thank you. We'll keep in touch with you through the lectures. Thank you. Thank you.
Jai Shri Krishna. Yeah, Pavitra ji.
Radhe Radhe Acharya ji.
Ji, Jai Shri Krishna. Please.
Ma'am, I have two questions. First one is, ma'am, does fate really exist?
Yes.
And or second one is, ma'am, what is superior or inferior in between karma and fate?
Karma is superior.
Ma'am, any analogy, ma'am?
Yeah. Today only I have taken the session of 3rd chapter Karma Yoga. In that session, I gave one example. See, fate is I had taken in previous lives. Some day or once I have taken 40 rupees debt from someone. I have taken. You just imagine I have taken 40 rupees from you in some birth. Now I have to return that to you. And if I do the karma and I earn 100 rupees, then I would be able to return you 40 rupees or not?
Yes, ma'am.
I would be. So that was my fate, that I had taken the 40 rupees money from you and I have to return. That is my fate. But with the karma, I can earn 100 rupees and I can return you 40 rupees and save my 60 rupees. That is karma. So Purusharth is always, sometimes there is Tivra Bhagya. That is different case. But with the Purushartha, we can change our fate.
Then
Okay?
horoscope can also be changed. That means.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, Mallikarjun ji.
Yeah. Jai Shri Krishna.
Jai Shri Krishna.
First of all, I would like to ask some apologies to ask this question.
No problem.
I joined this class and I have completed reading the slokas. I sent to Guruji and he has corrected me one or two. And later on, he started saying excellent. What I would like to ask you, one small question. I'm sorry again. Why Gita, we are, already taken it granted. Sri Krishna is our Guru. So as a student or a disciple of Sri Krishna, as a Shishya to Sri Krishna, whatever he says, we are supposed to follow. That's it. So our Gita Parivar says, read Gita, implement Gita in your life, and then let others also read Gita. So why you people you miss asking us to chant Gita with right pronunciation, and you are going to say, understand the meaning. Why don't you say simply to me, you follow these guidelines. As a guru, whatever he says, I am supposed to do it. It is easy for implementation in the life.
Just imagine if you have not got this Learn Gita course, if someone tells you, you follow this, would you?
No, that's what I'm telling you. That's why I ask your apologies. When I'm taken it granted, Krishna is my guru. Whatever he says, I'm supposed to do it. That's it.
You himself answering of this question, that I am supposed to do that, but I'm taking this for granted. Everyone is doing the same. We all are taking this for granted. We all are not following. If we are giving pocket money to our children, we are actually, they're supposed to spend it for their benefit or in some good things. But we are giving them freedom that they can spend in some wrong deed. We have given that freedom. The same happening with us also. Krishna has given the power and he has given us the freedom also to do this or not to do this.
Okay, anyhow, I don't think, I should ask this question, but it came from my own heart. Why we should not go through directly? See, when we are joined the military, for example, the commandant, whatever he says, jump means jump. That's it. No question of any asking doubts. Like that, Krishna should give our commands. Do like this. That's it. So going through.
We all are not Eklavya, right? Eklavya was okay. You just give your thumb. He gave.
Yeah.
But we are using our mind. We are giving the logics. We are using our intellect and all the logics. So we are doing that. Everyone is not. And we should not do that.
Yeah, thank you very much. And again, I'm sorry to ask this question.
No problem. Yeah. Jai Shri Krishna. We all are family members, so there's no problem asking any question. Yeah, Hemanji.
Yeah, Jai Shri Krishna. I have one question about shlok number 5, meaning of the word klesha. Now, what I have learned in Patanjali Yoga Darshan, klesha has a technical term.
Term for Ayurveda.
Means they talk about pancha klesha, avidya, asmita, rag, dvesh, abhinivesh. Here,
panchataya klishta klishtaha. This is the sutra for that. So that klesha is a paribhashik term for Ayurveda, not for Gita. In general, that has different meaning. That trouble or struggle.
Okay, parishram.
Yes,
exactly.
Yeah. There are specific terms according to that Shastra. Yes, Rupashri ji.
Namaste, Hari Om.
Ji, Hari Om.
Thank you so much. Today's session has been absolutely insightful. One query I have been having is, if we talk about Punarapi Jananam and Punarapi Maranam, and there is no end to those cycles of birth and death, how do we define moksha? What is moksha? How are the two
There is the end. We have not reached to that place. We have not yet got that destination. Once we will get it, we will get to know. We have, just suppose someone has not seen America, but everyone has told that there is America. America exists. And someday you can also go, but you need that much money. You need these many efforts. You need to do these steps. There is a specific process. So for getting moksha, that is America. I'm telling the worldly thing, materialistic thing. And so what about the moksha kamuttika nyaya? Kim bahuna? Then what we can say about the moksha? So for moksha exists. Our rishis have told us, and we have to believe. Even we have not seen. We have not seen many things, but scientists say we believe. Our rishis were scientists. Okay? So they have told, we have to believe. There is. In some birth, we will be getting that. Yeah. Jai Shri Krishna. Rajendra ji.
Yeah. Jai Shri Krishna, Acharya ji. My question is that we always start from 12th chapter, that is the Bhakti Yoga. Why it, Acharya ji? What is the reason behind it?
Yeah. If we start with the first chapter, no, in our Shastras, actually sequence doesn't matter. First to 18, if we go, first chapter is bigger, 47 shlokas, and that is Arjuna Vishada Yoga. If we start with the first chapter, Arjuna started crying and 47 shlokas, we will run away from that. What? Arjuna is just crying. Then comes second chapter, Jnana Yoga. Nothing I am understanding. We will leave. Then third chapter, Karma Yoga. So the meaning is very high level in starting chapters. 12th chapter, Bhakti Yoga. We are very well aware with the Bhakti.
Right.
Most of the people. And only 20 shloka, a smallest chapter in Gita. So if we start with that, we tell you in 20 days, learn 2 chapters. Then confidence comes. In 20 days, I will learn 2 chapters. And after completing 2 chapters, yes, there are only 16 left. Now I can complete. If we tell you in 16 chapter, there are 660 shlokas, then that is bigger. That seems bigger. That picture is bigger. But 2 chapters I have completed. So that gives us confidence. And smallest chapter and also Bhakti Yoga. So if after that, after level 1, we are not getting time, so we have learned Bhakti. So that is the reason. Okay?
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Jai Shri Krishna. Naga Sandhya ji. Sandhya ji.
Gauri ji. They are.
Hello, Jai Shri Krishna.
Yes, Sandhya ji.
Can you please summarize in short these 7 shlokas of 12th Adhyaya, so as it is very easy for us to remember or learn the shlokas?
Just remember, one doubt Arjuna has, that Jnana yogis are better or karma or bhakti yogis. So Lord told bhakti yogis are better because bhakti yoga is easier to understand and follow. And if you then what about when Lord told that bhakti yoga is shrestha, then what about jnana yoga? Lord told you will get the same destination. Just the difference is jnana yoga is tough to follow. And if you are not able to even follow anything, bhakti yoga, jnana yoga, you just keep it aside. And you do all the karmas with the kartavya buddhi and sarva karmani manasa sannyasastu sukham vashi. You just surrender all the karmas to me that you are doing my job. I have assigned you for this work and you are following this. Khatam. Finish. You will get all the fruits. And if you don't need the fruit, then you will get. If you are wishing something in return and you want fruit, then you will not. Then you will not get that. Okay? Just this is the Jai Shri Krishna. Swati ji. Swati ji, you have to unmute.
Jai Shri Krishna. Jai Shri Krishna.
मेरा ये कहना था कि हम लोग, आप तो समझाए, फिर हम लोग भी समझ गए और पता भी है, हाँ भक्ति करना है सब कुछ, लेकिन वो हमेशा क्यों नहीं रहता है? मतलब एक टाइम जो पूजा करते हैं या जब कुछ दुख आता है तब पूरा भक्ति में रह जाते हैं, फिर वो हमेशा हमारे साथ रहने के लिए क्या प्रैक्टिस क्या करना चाहिए?
वही तो मुश्किल है हमारी। योग क्या है? सतत युक्ता। अर्जुन ने पहले ही सतत एक वर्ड उसमें अटैच किया हमारे लिए कि हम लोग का क्या है, हम योगी तो हो जाते हैं लेकिन 15-20 मिनट के लिए, जितनी देर भगवान के पास बैठते हैं पूजा में, सतत युक्ता नहीं हो पाते हैं कि हम हर वक्त भगवान को याद रखें। लेकिन एक एग्जाम्पल हम सिर्फ इतना लें, नवविवाहित युगल का। अब स्त्री का क्या स्वभाव है, इतनी समर्पित हो जाती है कि शादी के तुरंत बाद 24 घंटे उसको पति का विचार चलता है कि नहीं चलता है, किसी भी क्षण। अभी वो क्या कर रहे होंगे, खाना खाया होगा कि नहीं खाया होगा, कहाँ गए होंगे, ऑफिस में क्या काम कर रहे होंगे, और कभी कभी मन नहीं आता तो कॉल ही कर लेते दिन में 4 बार, क्या कर रहे हैं, सब ठीक चल रहा है ना। अब जो शुरुआत में मतलब प्रेम रहता है सभी का, शुरुआत में जो इतना अटैचमेंट बना रहता है कि एक क्षण के लिए भी वो विचार हटता ही नहीं है, वो अनुराग हमें भगवान के साथ होने की आवश्यकता है।
अच्छा,
ठीक है ना? तो मतलब वो पॉसिबल तो है, क्योंकि हम सबके साथ वो घटा है, हम सबके साथ घट रहा है। किसी के साथ अपनी माता के लिए है, किसी के लिए अपने बच्चों के लिए है, किसी के अपने पति पत्नी के लिए है, सभी के साथ है कि हर क्षण हमें कोई एक व्यक्ति ऐसा है जिसका हमेशा चिंतन रहता है। तो वो भगवान क्यों नहीं? पॉसिबल है, हम सबको पता है, लेकिन वो पॉसिबिलिटी भगवान के साथ लाने के लिए प्रयास करने चाहिए। इसीलिए तो गीता है, शास्त्र है, सारे संसार से छुड़ाने के लिए। ठीक है ना? जी, जय श्री कृष्ण। नंदा जी?
नहीं।
गौरी जी प्लीज।
Jai Shri Krishna.
जय श्री कृष्ण।
I want to know, I missed my 2 classes of last 2 days of chanting this. So how can I recite it again? Only by listening will it help me, or again
You
I
have
need to...
got the Anupathan video in your group. So you can practice those 4 shlokas you have missed from that video, and each shloka's audio is also sent in your group.
Yeah, audio is
So
there.
you can practice with that shloka and with that video. After practicing, you can send your audio, recorded audio, so your teacher will correct. There is no other way to practice in live session, because that is already done. In last, when you will complete this chapter, in last 2 days there will be revision session, then you can also practice that. Okay.
Also, if I want to re-understand again this, like you have explained it very well, but once again I want to re-understand it.
Yes,
So
this
how
is live on YouTube. You can go on YouTube Gita Parivar channel. You can just see live videos. On top you will get this video, or vivechan.learngita.com. You can listen any vivechan of any vivechak of any chapter or any part. Okay, so vivechan.learngita. I will share the link here.
And one more question I have is the karmas, what we do, karma, what we say, is it only for this life, or karmas are carried for all the lives which we take?
Our karma, whatever we will get, the fruits we will get in return in this birth, that is done. हिसाब किताब यहीं पे खत्म हो गया. But for the karmas, we have not got the phala in this birth. That will become our fate. That is only our fate. Bhagya is nothing magical thing happening. Bhagya is only the karmas we have done in our previous births. Good karmas comes like our sadbhagya. Bad karmas comes like papas and durbhagya.
So our karmas are carried forward. That means whatever.
Exactly, carried forward.
So if I'm taking birth in this life and in the next life, a newborn who is born right now will kundali banti hai. So kundali is based on the karmas only, what we have carried from the past life.
कुंडली का आधार मूल रूप से नक्षत्र होते हैं, लेकिन नक्षत्र भी वो सारी चीजें आपस में कनेक्टेड है. तो हमारे भाग्य, हमने क्या क्या कर्म किए हैं, कितने पुण्य और कितने पाप का भी अकाउंट है, उस अकाउंट के बेस पे हमको क्या क्या समस्याएं आने वाली हैं, क्या क्या अच्छा घटने वाला है, एग्जैक्टली तो सारी बातें नहीं पता लगती, लेकिन कुछ कुछ हिंट कुंडली वगैरह से मिल जाती है। लेकिन वही बात है, उसमें हमको ये सावधानी रखनी चाहिए कि कितना वो ऑथेंटिक है। उन सारे चक्करों में फंस करके और उसके लिए परेशान नहीं हो जाना। है तो ठीक है, नहीं है तो कोई बात नहीं,
बट कर्म करते रहो अच्छे
हाँ, कर्म का एक्चुअली कर्म के बिना रह ही नहीं सकते कि एक भी मोमेंट हम सोचे हम कर्म नहीं करेंगे, बैठे हैं, सांस चल रही है ना, पलके झपक रहे हैं ना, कर्म हो रहा है। और पलके झपकने से जो बैक्टीरिया जो इतने हजारों लाखों यहाँ पे बैठे हैं वो सारे मर रहे हैं ना, जो खाना खा रहे हैं उसमें बैक्टीरिया बहुत छोटे छोटे वो मर रहे हैं ना। कर्म हर मोमेंट पे हो रहा है। कर्म से हम नहीं बच सकते, लेकिन कर्म के बंधन से मुक्ति पा सकते हैं अगर उससे अटैचमेंट नहीं रखेंगे तो। आपको बहुत ज्यादा फोकस्ड, आप सोचिए, एक कहानी है बड़ी अच्छी सी सुखदेव जी की। उनके हाथ में जनक जी ने पतीला दिया और पूरा तेल से भरा था और उनको कहा कि आपको जा करके पूरी मिथिला का चक्कर लगा करके आना है, परिक्रमा। अब सुखदेव जी वो जब कटोरा लेके चले तो इतना वो भरा था तेल से, एक भी बूंद छलकना नहीं चाहिए, ऐसा अनुष्ठान है। पूरा चक्कर लगा के आ गए और जनक जी ने पूछा एक भी बूंद छलका क्या? सुखदेव जी के महाराज एक भी बूंद नहीं छलका। तो उन्होंने कहा बहुत बढ़िया, चलिए चलिए, आपने अनुष्ठान पूरा कर दिया। अब उन्होंने जो नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन पूछा, आपको मिथिला कैसी लगी? अब सुखदेव जी का ऐसा चेहरा बना, मिथिला, मैं तो इस पे इतना ज्यादा फोकस्ड था, मेरा ध्यान ही नहीं गया कौन से पहाड़, कौन से बिल्डिंग, क्या कुछ भी मैंने देखा नहीं। तो यही हमारे साथ होता है, अगर हम एक चीज पे अपने मन को इतना फोकस्ड कर लें, ऐसे भगवान से अपने चित्त को ऐसा जोड़ लें, तो अपने आप ही मन दूसरी चीजों से हट जाता है, हमको हटाना नहीं पड़ता। अब उन्होंने मिथिला देखी नहीं, ऐसी बात नहीं थी, वो देख ही नहीं सकते थे, इतना ज्यादा वो फोकस्ड थे एक चीज पे।
तो हमारा फोकस सही जगह होना चाहिए जो हिला हुआ रहता है।
बिल्कुल ठीक बात है, एक जगह एक से अनुराग किया तो बाकी सबसे वैराग अपने आप हो जाता है। ओके, जय श्री कृष्ण। रामकृष्ण जी।
जय श्री कृष्ण
जी, प्लीज।
Didi, my question is, there is a belief that Hinduism is oldest religion over the entire earth, right? And I also believe that Hinduism is oldest religion, right? Okay. But question always is my mind that why other religion ruling over the Hindus and Hinduism? Hinduism is not so spared like other religion.
Because we have given them freedom. We always say Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, and we are following that also. No other religion is open like Sanatan Dharma. I will not say Hindu Dharma, I will say Sanatan Dharma. We are open to all. Whoever is coming to India, we are giving. Okay, we are just we're doing the Atithya Bhava because Atithi Devo Bhava. We have concept for everything. So we are so open to everyone. We are so kind. We are so humble. And that is in our genetics. So we cannot change that. So we are not clever that much so that we can rule. We are Sajjan. We are Siddhe, Sadhe. And that is not bad. That is good. But we should be aware of that we are Sanatani. And we should make our children and next generations aware that you have to follow this Sanatan Dharma. Then we can save this. Okay?
यही जो हमारे जो जेनेटिक में है, इसी की वजह से तो हम मतलब सीमित रह गए और कम होते जा रहे हैं। तो मेरा क्वेश्चन आपको थोड़ा सा मतलब
मैं समझ गई, नहीं
तो
बात नहीं, होता ही है।
तो फिर शिशुपाल की भी 100 गलतियां भगवान श्री कृष्ण ने माफ कर दी थी और हमारे ऊपर तो कितनी लाखों गलतियां हो गई है। तो कब कौन आएगा कि जो हमारे ऊपर जो अन्याय हो रहे हैं हमेशा, और दूसरे जरूरी नहीं ना, हम जो सोचते हैं कि अपने धर्म से जो कोई भी हो तो दूसरे रिलीजन उसके बाद आए, फिर भी वो क्या कर रहे, वो धर्म मतलब बढ़ाने में लगे हुए हैं। तो हमें अब
हर काल में सुर असुर तो थे ना, अभी हमने नाम बदल दिए तो अलग बात हो गई, लेकिन किसी काल में उनको देवता और राक्षस कहा जाता था, किसी काल में उनको सुर असुर कहा जाता था, आज के काल में हमने उनको अलग अलग संप्रदायों का नाम दे दिया। उतनी ही बात है। अच्छे लोग, अब सीधी लकड़ी हमेशा काटी जाती, वो एक बात है, लेकिन वो सावधानता न रहने के कारण हमको सावधान हो जाना चाहिए। हम इतना ही अभी कंट्रीब्यूट कर सकते हैं, क्योंकि जो घटना था वो घट गया। सारी चीजें एक जैसी हमेशा रहती नहीं। जिस काल में हम ज्यादा रहे होंगे उस काल में किसी और ने ये बात कही होगी कि हम कैसे कम हो गए, वो लोग ऐसे हैं, या फिर अब हम कुछ कम है तो हम ये बात कह दे कि वो कैसे ज्यादा हो गए, हम कम है। तो ये सब चलते रहने वाली बातें हैं, कुछ भी सर्टेन नहीं है यहाँ पे कि कुछ चीज ऐसी है जो बनी रहेगी। सब कुछ आना जाने वाला है, लेकिन हमारा जितना कर्तव्य है और हमारा जितना धर्म है, हमको उसका पालन करना चाहिए। अभी भी हमारे पास समय है कि हम अवेयर हो जाएं, अपने आने वाले अपने बच्चों को अवेयर कर दें। और गीता परिवार में सिर्फ अपनी गीता क्लासेस नहीं चलती, स्वामी जी की दृष्टि ऐसी थी कि बाल संस्कार केंद्र चलाए जाए। जो अपने बच्चे हैं, जो ये कन्वर्जन और इतनी सारी चीजें घट रही हैं, हमने केरला स्टोरी देखी, हमने कश्मीर फाइल्स देखी, हमने ये सारी चीजें जो घट रही हैं ऐसी ना होने पाए, इसके लिए सबसे पहले अपनी बाल पीढ़ी को संस्कारित करो। उनको पता होना चाहिए कि हमारी सनातन संस्कृति कितनी महान है, कितनी विशाल है। हम जिस बात के लिए दूसरों के धर्म में चले जाते हैं, वो सारी बातें हमको पहले ही सपने में मिलती हैं। तो अपने पास जब सब कुछ है, महात्मा गांधी जी से उनके एक मित्र थे, उन्होंने कहा कि तुम क्रिश्चियन बन जाओ। अब उन्होंने कहा, अब बड़े अच्छे दोस्त थे साउथ अफ्रीका के, तो महात्मा गांधी जी ने कहा सोचता हूँ। तो उन्होंने कहा, बहुत कन्विंस किया उनके मित्र ने, अरे बन जाओ ना, तुम्हारे में क्या है, ऐसा वैसा बहुत सारे तर्क दिए, आप उनकी कथा पढ़ेंगे तो आपको मिलेगा। तो उन्होंने कहा, तुम ठहरो थोड़ा, मुझे समय दो, पहले मैं अपने शास्त्र तो देख लूं, मेरे शास्त्रों में क्या है, महाभारत रामायण में क्या है, गीता में क्या है। मैं जब वो सारे देख लूंगा तब मैं सोचूंगा कि मुझे ये करना है कि नहीं करना है। और अपने सारे शास्त्र पढ़ने के बाद वो फिर उसी मित्र के पास गए। अब उसने फिर कन्विंस करना शुरू किया कि तुम ऐसे हो जाओ, तुम परिवर्तित हो जाओ। और जितने उन्होंने कहा, अच्छा तुम मुझे ये लॉजिक दो कि मैं क्यों हो जाऊं। अब उनके मित्र ने एक एक करके तर्क देना शुरू किया, एक एक करके तर्क देना शुरू किया। और महात्मा गांधी जी ने अपने रामायण महाभारत के और गीता के तर्कों से कैसे उनका खंडन किया है, एक एक करके, और कहा ये तो हमारे पास पहले से और तुमसे ज्यादा अच्छा है। ऐसा करके उनको ऐसा परास्त किया, वो वहां पे रुके नहीं, उनके मित्र वहीं से उठ के चले गए। तो इतना कॉन्फिडेंस अपने धर्म पे होना चाहिए। तो अभी क्या घट गया उसका हम विचार कर नहीं सकते, हमें पता नहीं कैसी परिस्थितियां कब क्या चलता रहता है। अभी आगे क्या करना है वो हमारे हाथ में, उसके लिए अपना कंट्रीब्यूशन जरूर करें।
आगे से कॉन्शियस रहना है, जो बीच में 400-500 सालों में गलतियां हुई वो सुधार के अभी नई पीढ़ी को अच्छे से तैयार करना है।
गलती ही हुई है और वो अब ना हो, उसके लिए हमको जागरूक हो जाना चाहिए। जी भारती जी।
जय श्री कृष्ण। सबसे पहले तो आपने इतने सुलभ रूप से सबको समझाया है, धन्यवाद, अति धन्यवाद उसके लिए। समझ में सब कुछ आया। मेरी ये दुविधा है कि एज इज नॉट ऑन माय साइड, आई एम 65, राइट? And I am very impressed by the way you are rattling off all the shlokas. So just, I mean, even if I try to, like, I used to recite Atharva Shirsa before, isliye I know it, correct? But now if I try to learn something new, na, it doesn't.
Now let me tell you.
Haan.
Anything, let me tell you, age is never a barrier. This is not just saying what everyone says. I'm just also telling you, no. In Gita Parivar, we have 93-year-old people who have memorized all the 700 shlokas, and with these classes only, 86
that
years,
is wonderful to
99
hear.
years, 93 years, 65 years, 70 years. If you see L1 opening also, 170-year lady is giving demo. If you have attended welcome ceremony or not, that link must be in your group. So you can see 70-year people, 4-year daughter, 4-year one kid,
3-year, so yeah.
Manasvi. The 4 to 3 to actually, not 4, 3 to 93. So there is no age which is stopping you to do anything. You
That
can
is very a lot of hope you
There
have
are
given.
many Gita Vratis who have memorized all the 18 chapters.
Okay.
So
Are there any
don't
tips,
worry, you
like,
just
you know,
start memorizing and you just start practicing.
repetition will help. That's all, huh?
Yes,
Any
yes.
other special?
You just
Daily.
listen it more and more with the audio, with the video. You just play the video and audio. You just listen 10 times, 100 times, as many times as possible. What will happen with the listening, that will go in your subconscious mind, and when you start memorizing it, that will take 1/3 time what you are going to take now. And sometimes what will happen, you started reciting the shlokas, you don't even know when I have memorized it. That will happen with you. So Shruti Parampara, that's why this is Shruti Parampara in our dharma. Just listening and listening and listening, that will help you.
Thank you so much. Just confirm this, na? It is vivechan.learninggita.com.
Learn Gita, L-E-A.
Learn, okay, learnggita.com, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
G-double-E-T. Yes, learngita.com. Jai Shri Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Didi.
Yeah. Jai Shri Krishna. Please say.
Yeah, thank you for the session. I have one doubt. In one discourse, I heard that this avyakta bhava is like it is a stri bhava. Stri bhava in the sense like it is a Lakshmi. So that's why it is very difficult to upasana with that of the stri bhava. It is difficult. So that's why we have to. It's not like that. So that's why I need to clarify.
I never heard such interpretation. But if there is, I would not say that is wrong because I'm not aware of that. I am aware of Shankar Bhashya, Sadhak Sanjeevani, and what Param Puja Swamiji says, Sharananji says, Dam Sukdaji says. So my learning is that Shankar Bhashya is my learning, and these bhashyas are my learning. Chinmay Holy Gita is my learning. This I have never heard, so I would not comment anything on that.
Okay, Didi. Thanks for the clarification.
Avyakta is tougher because there is no object to fix our mind. If there is dot, we can fix our mind. You have to think of that dot. If there is nothing, where to fix our mind? That's why this is tougher. Yes, Ghanshyamji.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Jai Shri Krishna.
It's a very great session and a very nice explanation. But still, I feel that in every charan, whatever the words are there, it should be explicitly explained. You are sometimes you give bird's eye view in some shlokas, and the words are remain unexplained. That confuses in our mind. So
I tried to explain each word of that. Is it?
Sometimes it happens in some shlokas. My question is, how you worship in Jnana Yoga the Bhagwan Krishna?
Jnana Yoga is completely worshipping Avyakta Swarupa. So with the Jnana Yoga, once you have achieved that level, then you will be like Bhagwan Shankaracharya. He has achieved that level, that destination. He is Jivan Mukta Mahatma. Now he is worshipping Lord Krishna. There are many stotras he has written for Lord Krishna. So that is possible. But for getting the Jnana Yoga, I will worship Krishna. That is not possible. After attaining that, it is possible. But when you have not achieved that, you are seeking to achieve that, that is not possible.
And second question is, what is Navvidha Bhakti said? Is it applicable to Jnana Yoga also as well as Bhakti Yoga?
Bhakti Yoga. Navada Bhakti is Bhakti Yoga.
Thank you.
Yeah. Jai Shri Krishna. Taruji?
Jai Shri Krishna. Actually, thank you for a very beautiful revision you gave. And actually, I got my answer in beginning of the questions that someone asked me about the pronunciation. ये अट्टहासी, why you have this अट्टहास कि हमारा ये भगवत गीता का pronunciation right होना चाहिए. That was my question, but you gave answer in beginning. So thanks for that. So if you want to actually
वो है, लेकिन शास्त्रों के लिए है और वो बात मूल रूप से अनुष्ठान की है. अब किसी बात को सीख रहे हैं तो गलती नहीं करेंगे, ऐसी तो पॉसिबिलिटी कोई है ही नहीं ना. पूजा में पाठ भी कर रहे हैं, भगवान कभी नाराज नहीं होते उस बात से. लेकिन आप कोई अनुष्ठान कर रहे हैं किसी विशेष उद्देश्य को लेकर के, तब उच्चारण का बहुत अधिक महत्व है. एक इसकी कहानी है बड़ी अच्छी सी, अपने वेदों में ही है कि एक जन थे, उन्होंने यज्ञ कराया कि मेरा ऐसा पुत्र हो जो इंद्र को मारने वाला हो, लेकिन उसमें सिर्फ एक उदात्त अनुदात्त की स्वर की भूल हो जाने से सिर्फ एक स्वर, उनको ऐसा पुत्र प्राप्त हुआ जो इंद्र के द्वारा मारा जाएगा. अब इंद्र को मारने वाला हो और जो इंद्र को मारा जाएगा, सिर्फ एक स्वर की भूल से वैसा हुआ. वो अनुष्ठान था, सामान्य रूप से नहीं होता.
Thank you so much.
जय श्री कृष्ण. अर्चना जी.
जय श्री कृष्ण गुरु जी.
जी जय श्री कृष्ण. Please ask.
तो अभी now we are learning Bhakti Yoga. So what will be the sequence, like भक्ति के बाद कर्म आता है या भक्ति के बाद
अभी हम लोग मीनिंग की दृष्टि से तो जा ही रहे हैं, लेकिन एक अध्याय के कितना छोटा अध्याय उस क्रम से भी जा रहे हैं. So 12th chapter is the smallest and 15th chapter is the smallest. That is also having 20 shlokas only. So after 12th, there will be 15th chapter in level 1, 2 chapters. Then in level 3, you will be having 16, 17, 9 and 14. These 4 chapters. Then in level 3, you will be having 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These 6 chapters. Then in level 4, you will be having second chapter, the second largest. Then the 8th chapter, toughest to understand. Then the 10th chapter, all the Vibhutis explained. Then the 11th chapter, Vishwarup Darshan Yoga, 55 shlokas, but takes most time in reciting. Then 13th chapter, and then 18th chapter, the largest one in Gita. Okay, so these 6 chapters in level 4.
Thank you.
Yeah, Jai Shri Krishna. Yes.
Namaste, Jai Shri Krishna.
Krishna.
Madam, I have 3 questions. And why we are not able to remember God when we are born as a human being? Means someone has to remember us that there is a supreme power, and we have to chant, or we have to we have to means always remember Him to get mukti or to get out of our papa and karma. And second question is why we are not able to remember our previous life. And the third question is
Ask one by one. First question is why we are not able to remember the Lord.
Yeah, when we are born as a human being, why we are not able? Means someone has to tell us that there is a supreme power.
Because the Chaitanya is having the cover of this body, and this body is made up of Maya, Avidya. So this is covering that knowledge. Knowledge is we are the part of that ultimate reality, and that knowledge is covered by this Maya. Maya is this body. I am human. I am Rupal Shukla. I am Neha Jain, or I am something like that. So that is covered. So I'm not able to see I am that ultimate reality, but I am saying I am this body. This is my mother, this is my family, this is my phone, this is my laptop. So all this is avidya. And what we have to do with the Shastras? We have to uncover it. After again and again reading that, this body is going to give you so much sorrow. This is Dukkha Rupa, and this is a small cut, and we start crying. So just a small cut, and this body is going to give us so much sorrow. And again coming to this birth, 9 months we don't remember when we are in the womb of our mother. But that is explained how extreme pain we feel there. That is our papa karma's kshaya. We are experiencing all those things. So after explaining this, Lord is trying to tell us that this is Dukkha Rupa. You should uncover this and you should get your Swarupa. You should realize your Swarupa. Okay?
Okay. And my second question is why we are not able to remember previous life? And answer is same, I think.
If we remember our previous lives, what will happen? We all know.
No,
many lives has passed.
Yes.
Hundreds and thousands and crores. Sometimes I was insect, sometimes I was mosquito, sometimes I was fly. What I was, I don't remember. And if I remember, this lady has killed me when I was mosquito. In this life, what I will try to do? I will try to kill her. She has killed me in my previous birth. She is also remembering she was that mosquito only.
No, madam. About that karma.
Yes.
About that karma, how we are able to remember that what I mean, how we should get out of karmas in previous life, like
that we cannot.
No.
Actually, everything is connected with our fate. Whatever we have done, we have got in the Sukshma Rupa, in the form of our fate. So we are experiencing it. If we have done the Punya Karmas, we are happy. Whatever the bad karmas we have done, we have to get that much sorrow. So that after that account is cleared, all the Papa Karma Kshaya has happened, the Punya Karmas decreased, then you will get that moksha.
Okay. And if the third question was regarding moksha, moksha means it is the end, means after that there will be no life. But how our rishis were able to know that that moksha is the ultimate one?
Because see, moksha is two types. Gauna moksha is what we have, we can get that with this body. That is one moksha. So once I have realized this, I can write that. And all these things are explained in the Vedas. And Vedas are not written by any person. It is the exhales of the Lord Himself. Nishwasitametasya Vedaha. Vikshitametasya Panchabhutani. So like this, there is Shruti. Vedas says, Vedas itself says that Vedas are not written. It is exhales of Lord. When we inhale and exhale, you just try to listen that voice. Little sound. That sound is Veda. Those letters came out from the Lord's exhales, that sound. And all the Vedas are created. Lord knows everything. He is Sarvagya. He doesn't need that I got more, Lord has got moksha, now he will be mixed in the ocean like a water drop. No, not like that. He is Sarvagya, Trigunatita. He can see all the past, present, future, and all the karmas, all the lives, everything he can see. So that is explained by the Lord, and that is experienced by the rishis.
Yeah, okay. Thank you, madam.
Yeah, Jai Shri Krishna. Nehaji?
Jai Shri Krishna. Actually, I was having question related to like how we help others. We sometimes we give donation, sometimes we see some stranger and then we give money or anything, and we think okay, maybe in our past life maybe we have taken from them and now we are giving them. But how we can get to know whether we have taken it in our past life, or maybe this time we are giving this money to this person and in next life they will give us back? Because when we are giving, we are thinking that maybe in past life we have taken and now we are just making it like zero by giving them that money. So how we can like get to know?
That we cannot get to know, because Gahana Karmano Gatihi. Whenever this question is asked, only the answer is we cannot know. This is our karma we are making, or we are just doing someone else's karma's phala. That they have done this and now I am repaying that. So we cannot know that. Okay? That can be that they have given me something in previous life and I am giving them back, or it can be my karma in this life that I am doing now, and in next birth I will get that. Both ways are possible, but no answer
So
for that.
in that case, in next birth, that person will have to suffer, that person have to find out me, and then that person will give me the money. So somewhere I am
That is
making
not
their
old account. If that is not old account, you are making your karma in this birth, then you will be meeting that person in next birth or in some next other birth, certainly.
Okay. And one more question. Actually, you mentioned about this Bal Vivechan.
Bal Sanskar Kendra.
Yes. So, for that also, is there any classes or through app only we can
You are
enroll?
from Nehaji?
I am from Hyderabad.
Hyderabad, we have so much offline work happening there. There are so many lectures. I will share you my number. You just message me. I will share you Hyderabad contact so that you can get connected in offline work. Okay?
Yeah, okay. Thank you so much.
Jai Shri Krishna. Sudhaji, you have to unmute.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Gurubhyo Namaha. I mean, actually, most of the questions you've answered. Like this, she did not, the last previous question, I have something else. See, we are working towards it, that to attain moksha. Okay. Now, you made a statement saying that there is a possibility that the previous karma would have allowed you to give them the money, or you might be creating a new account. Now, if I'm working towards moksha, if that is new account I'm creating, then I have to come back to collect it, right? So I don't want to come back. So how do I handle it?
Then you have to clear both the accounts, Punya account also and Papa account also. So Papa account is cleared when you are getting dukkha. If you are getting dukkha and you are complaining about it, you are asking Lord, I want to get rid of this. I don't want to get that sorrow. So Lord is so kind. He will give you that. But my account is not cleared. And when I'm so happy, my Punya account is getting cleared. So we have to work for that, if we are doing Punya karmas, so, and we are having that dukkha or something is not happening according to me, that is also dukkha only. So our Papa karmas account is getting cleared. And whenever we are happy, Punya karmas account is getting cleared. Ultimately, and with the bhakti, with the prasada of that Lord, even you have not enjoyed and you have not cleared both the accounts, with his kripa drishti, with Lord's wish, that can get cleared.
Oh, that's nice. Thank you.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Jai Shri Krishna.
That's why bhakti is very important. Iti Shriji?
Hello.
Yeah.
Shri Krishna. Jai Shri Krishna. I have a question about the Niskama Karma. Gita says do the Niskama Karma. How can you do Niskama Karma in present day? Present time, before going to do something, there must be end or aim. So without expectation, how can we go forward?
See, until you have the apple, you can not renounce that. You must have that apple first. So we have to get, we have to attain our goals. We have to fix the goals and we need to work for that. Once we have achieved all the goals, this is our age to achieve something. After 40, 45, 50, that is our age for only satsanga, bhajana, kirtana, japa, for that. But before 40, 50, this is our age to attain something in our life, to fulfill our goals, to get that fruit first. Then we can renounce that. So there is no problem if we are doing that. We must do that, but after a certain age, we should leave all this. Then we can do Nishkam Karma. Okay, whatever we are doing, now we are doing with the Kartavya Buddhi. So whatever I am doing, that is allotted by the Lord. I don't want anything in return. If I am talking with you and very happily, very nicely, and I expect you to talk to me also very nicely and very happily, so that is my karma. That is not Nishkam. I'm helping you, I'm talking to you nicely, and I'm behaving very happily. So that is, and I'm expecting something, that is not Nishkama. If I'm expecting something, that is not Nishkam. If I'm not expecting something, then that is Nishkam. Okay? Doing the karma, not expecting anything in return.
Doing good things or well-being of the human being or the society, that is also the end of our life. That is also the Niskama. That is not a Niskama karma.
We are for the society, but if we are not actually willing anything in return. But we all are not like that. In Gita Picture also, if I am serving here and someone is talking to me and they scold me, I would say I am doing such service without getting anything in back, and they are scolding me like this. Went Nishkama, no Nishkama karma, because we are expecting that they should behave with me very happily, and good behavior I'm expecting with them because I'm doing seva here. So that is not Nishkama. Whenever we are doing public service or society, whenever we are doing something for society, we are expecting. Okay? If we are not, then that is Nishkam. There is no problem.
Nice, madam. Thank you.
Okay. Jai Shri Krishna. Yes, Nirmal ji.
Yes. नमस्ते. पहले मुझे कई क्वेश्चंस का कई प्रश्नों के उत्तर इसी डिस्कशन में मिल गए हैं, लेकिन एक प्रश्न मेरे में उभर रहा है बहुत दिनों से, जिसके कारण ना मेरा मन में कोई चीड़ भी है जो मैं बता नहीं सकती हूँ. मतलब आंखों देखा मैं बता रही हूँ कि भगवान कृष्ण और राधा रानी का इतना ज्यादा प्यार है एक व्यक्ति का हमारे घर में, बहुत ज्यादा प्यार है। मतलब उनके लिए वो कुछ भी कर सकते हैं। जैसे कल ही राधा अष्टमी थी, कुछ भी हजारों खर्च करना, पूजा करना, नित्य उन्हीं में लीन रहना भगवान कृष्ण में। लेकिन जो घर के सदस्य है उनको कष्ट पहुंचाना वाणी से, कर्मों से, मतलब हर तरीके से उनको कष्ट पहुंचाना, तो उसको क्या कहेंगे हम? उसको भी कर्मों का लेन देन कहेंगे। मतलब यहाँ तक भी कभी कभी हो जाता है कि भगवान कृष्ण से ही चिढ़ हो जाती है कि ये भक्त आपका ऐसा और अनन्य भक्त प्रेमी, अनन्य प्रेमी जिसको कहेंगे, उनके बिना मतलब कोर मुंह में नहीं जाना, पानी मुंह में नहीं जाना, कोई काम नहीं करना, कुछ नहीं करना, कोई एक कदम नहीं उठाना। लेकिन घर में थोड़ा अत्याचार, क्रूरता, तो उसको हम क्या कहेंगे? ये एक अनोखा सा प्रश्न है।
मुझे बिल्कुल ध्यान में आ रहा है कि आप क्या कहना चाहती हैं, क्योंकि मैंने ऐसे लोग देखे हैं। अभी मेरी बहुत उम्र नहीं है, लेकिन इसी में मैंने कुछ तो देख लिया ऐसे। तो वो तीव्र प्रारब्ध की बात होती है। उनको जो भक्ति मिल गई, ये भी उनके कुछ पुण्य कर्म है, और उनके कुछ तीव्र संस्कार ऐसे हैं पूर्व जन्मों के जो जान नहीं रहे। जो आपने अत्याचार की बात कही, वो संस्कार आसानी से नहीं बदलते, उनके लिए तीव्र परिश्रम ही करना पड़ता है। बदल सकते हैं, लेकिन मतलब बहुत ज्यादा प्रयास करने पे, अगर वो खुद से चाहते हैं। और आप सिर्फ उनके लिए इतना ही कर सकते हैं कि आप भगवान से प्रार्थना करें। भगवान से प्रार्थना अगर रोज रोज हम करते रहेंगे तो शायद
ऐसी स्थिति आ जाती है कभी कभी कि भगवान कृष्ण से चिढ़ जैसी हो जाती है कि ऐसा
किसको हो जाती है,
भक्त
उनको
है।
कि आपको?
मुझे हो जाती, मतलब जिसका आंखों देखिए हाल, जिसका
आपके भगवान है, आपको चिढ़ हो जाए तो आप वो आपको मनाए आके, हम उसमें क्या करें?
वही मैं कह रही हूँ कि वहां क्या करना चाहिए, वही तो, इसलिए तो प्रश्न पूछा
भगवान
है।
से शिकायत करने का कोई लाभ नहीं है, और भगवान से चिढ़ होने की बात भी नहीं। ब्रह्म सूत्र में ये डिस्कशन जब चला कि भगवान ने किसी को दुख दिया, किसी को सुख दिया, और किसी को अच्छा बनाया, किसी को बुरा बनाया, तो भगवान बहुत पार्शियल है। तो वहां पे उत्तर उसका दिया गया कि भगवान ने कुछ नहीं किया है, भगवान ने एक सिस्टम सिर्फ बनाया है। आप पाप करोगे आपको पाप मिलेगा, पुण्य करोगे आपको पुण्य मिलेगा, आप अच्छा करोगे अच्छा मिलेगा, बुरा करोगे बुरा मिलेगा। तो उन्होंने एक सिस्टम क्रिएट कर दिया कि धर्म करने से पुण्य मिलेगा, अधर्म करने से पाप मिलेगा। तो भगवान ने कुछ किया क्या? भगवान ने कुछ नहीं किया, सिर्फ सिस्टम बनाया है। हमने जो अपने कर्म कर रखे हैं पूर्व जन्मों में, हमको उसका फल मिल रहा है, बस इतनी बात है। अब भगवान सिस्टम भी डिजाइन ना करें एक आध व्यक्ति के लिए, ऐसा थोड़ी हो सकता है। संसार की रचना तो फिर करोड़ों और अरबों लोगों के लिए, और हम सिर्फ एक ब्रह्मांड की बात करते हैं, कोटि कोटि ब्रह्मांड है। कितनी आकाश गंगाएं हमें नहीं पता, कितने स्टार्स हैं हमें नहीं पता। अरे पृथ्वी को, और एक बहुत बड़े बड़े, मुझे अभी नाम नहीं ध्यान आ रहे, इतने बड़े बड़े तारे हैं, उनके सामने पृथ्वी सुई की नोक जैसी भी लगती नहीं। ऐसे विशाल, मतलब मैं क्या कहूँ उसको, एक ब्रह्मांड ही कहूंगी, लेकिन ऐसे कोटि कोटि ब्रह्मांड, इनके स्वामी, उनको हम कुछ कहते होंगे, उनको तो फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा, हमारा भाव बिगड़ता है। और जबकि उन्होंने कुछ किया भी नहीं बेचारे, वो तो बैठे हैं, उन्होंने तो सिस्टम बना दिया। आप किसके साथ क्या घट रहा है उनको क्या पता, है ना? तो उनसे कोई शिकायत करने से लाभ नहीं है, लेकिन करनी हो तो कर सकते हो, कोई दिक्कत वाली बात नहीं है। भगवान बहुत बहुत काइंड है, भगवान को कोई दिक्कत नहीं। आप उनसे शिकायत भी करते हो तो, आप उनसे मांगते हो तो, ये सारी बातें सिर्फ अपने चित्त के लिए होती है, हमारे मन के लिए होती है, हमारे भावों के लिए होती है। भगवान को क्या फर्क पड़ना है इन सबसे? ठीक है ना? और भगवान से चिढ़ने की बजाय भगवान से प्रार्थना करिएगा कि भगवान इसमें परिवर्तन कर दीजिए, तो उसका ज्यादा लाभ होगा। जी सुंदरेशन जी।
I appreciate your patience of answering all the questions. One thing, if it is more of a Hindi nature, you can finally sum it up in one or two sentences, the English gist of the discussions.
Yeah. I get it.
So that it will be easy for us to understand what is going on. Though
Yes,
I
yes.
can follow some Hindi, but not much. And another suggestion I just want to give for the Parivar, the leaflet what they have given with the pronunciation in Tamil, I don't know whether you have seen that. They have put that the word not that like that. They have put the first one is the like that without anything. The second they will put 2 and the third with that will be put 3 like that. But it is put in the somewhat in the bigger, just like other letters. Usually
that will be changed, Sundareshan ji. That is also in the consideration. And in Tamil book, if you see, that is very small, and that is in subscript, not as the letter. Okay.
Sometimes it is.
That is already considered.
This thing.
Yeah.
Another this thing, when you are reciting this, do you follow that one? This thing, on raga, something like that.
Yes,
that can be explained how we can attain that type of raga to when we are reciting it, because it is not coming exactly what you are reciting it.
With the practice that comes, evam satatayukta ye bhakta swam paryupasate ye chapyaksharam avyaktan teshanke yoga vittama. Now I have my own tune.
Okay.
Some people have their own tune. So tune is according to you. But in Gita Parivar, you follow one tune, and that comes with the practice. No problem.
Is there any specific method to follow that thing? Suppose you have to pronounce more the needle, that long vowels. You have to give it.
The tune is different according to Chanda. We have Anushtup Chanda, so this tune will work in all the Anushtup Chanda shlokas. If that is Trishtup, means you will see in 15th chapter, Sarvasya chaham hridi sannivishto tvameva mata cha pita tvameva. So tune is according to Chanda. Okay. So Chanda has specific letters, so that will be explained in grammar session. You will be having grammar session very soon. Okay, Jai Shri Krishna. Rupali Shukla ji. रूपाली जी.
हाँ यस मैम, आप बहुत प्यारे हो सच में. मुझे पहले एक्सप्रेस अपने आप निकला है. देखिए मैंने इसको कोई सोच के नहीं रखा था. ये नीलम जी इन्होंने जो बोला ना कि इनके घर में बहुत कृष्णा जी का होता है, और देन ऑल्सो दे आर मीन्स some scenes create or anything choral is in there. तो ये मेरा कहना है, ये अपन रह रहे हैं युग में, हर युग भगवान का है, बट ये कली जिसको अपन बोलते हैं, ये तो आप तो खुद इतनी बड़ी ज्ञानी है, मैं आपको क्या बोलूं. फिर भी मैं एक संदर्भ के हिसाब से बोल रही हूँ कि यहाँ पर इंसानों के अंदर ही नेगेटिविटी एंड पॉजिटिविटी दोनों आयंस हैं, और सभी कली बने बैठे हैं. भगवान भले कोई बने ना बने, पर कली जरूर बने बैठे हैं. मतलब मैं इन जनरल बात कर रही हूँ. और दूसरी बात तो जहाँ धर्म होता है ना, वहीं अधर्म आके पीछे पड़ता है कि तू इस युग में मेरी स्थापना क्यों कर रहा है. इससे जिनके यहाँ जितना ज्यादा भगवान का होगा उतना ज्यादा अपोजिशन मिलना ही मिलना है. और
ये रूपाली जी बात ठीक नहीं है. जितना ज्यादा भगवान का होगा उतना अपोजिशन.
वैसा नहीं, एक वही बता रही मैं आपको. मेरा क्या, आप ज्यादा अच्छे से एक्सप्लेन कर पाएंगे. एक प्रकार का ये अपने लिए अग्नि परीक्षा हो जाती है कि आप कितने निखर के बाहर आते हो. इस हिसाब से मैं बोल रही हूँ. आप बराबर आप कंपोजर का प्रॉपरली.
उनका प्रश्न एक्चुअली किन्हीं और के लिए था, तो हमें उसमें ज्यादा नहीं जाना चाहिए. लेकिन उसने ऐसा होता तो मैं दूसरे तरीके से आंसर देती. लेकिन
एक बात तो मैं आपके लिए बोलना चाहूंगी, इतने सारे आज लिंक्स आए हैं, पर मैं सब कुछ छोड़ के आपसे अटैच हुई हूँ. मुझे इतना अच्छा लगता है आपका सुनना. थैंक्स टू यू, लिटरली बोट फॉर यू. थैंक्स अ लॉट.
थैंक यू. जय श्री कृष्ण जी. निधि जी.
जय श्री कृष्ण सभी को.
जय श्री कृष्ण.
After hearing so many conversations and good spiritual values, just overwhelmed, but a thought which is very much provoking, right? I often hear people talking, मैंने भागवत पढ़ी है, मैंने भगवत पढ़ी है ना? And we often we listen to ये ब्रह्म कुमारी आश्रम वाले भी कई बार moral lectures भी attend किए. I read so many things. But one thing I really fail to understand, that whatever spiritual learning we have, ठीक है, इसको real life में उतारना क्यों मुश्किल होता है? There are so many elders in the group, they might find this question very awkward, but I guess that whatever we are learning, okay, in terms of our social behavior, in terms of our, learning, why it is really difficult to follow what we learn? ऐसा क्यों होता है?
हमारे प्रारब्ध के कारण। सारे लोग ऐसे नहीं होते, कुछ लोग होते हैं जिन, अब सामने हमारे 3 चीजें रखी हैं, हम कौन सी वस्तु का चयन करते हैं ये हमारे कर्मों पे निर्भर करता है कि हमारे कर्मों के अकॉर्डिंग हमारे संस्कार क्या हैं, हमारे अंदर सत्व गुण की प्रधानता है कि रजोगुण की प्रधानता है कि तमोगुण की प्रधानता है। तीनों गुण प्रत्येक व्यक्ति के अंदर पाए जाते हैं। लेकिन अब हम लोगों ने कुछ ऐसे देखे होंगे, हम अपनी भी गणना करते हैं, तो हमको लगता है किसी मोमेंट पे हम हर मोमेंट पे तमस ही चूज करते हैं, सत्व नहीं करते, ऐसा नहीं होता। कभी हम तमस गुण को प्रधानता दे देते हैं, कभी सत्व को और कभी रजस को। जब कार्य कर रहे हैं तो राजसिक गुण प्रधान है, पूजा कर रहे हैं तो सात्विक गुण प्रधान है, और जब हम कोई निद्रा ले रहे हैं या फिर कोई नहीं बात मान रहे हैं या फिर हम किसी चीज को फॉलो नहीं कर रहे हैं तो वो हमारे तमस गुण की प्रधानता होती है। लेकिन आपके मन में ये बात आई ना, ये भगवान की प्रेरणा से आई कि आपको पता लगने लग गया कि मैं फॉलो नहीं कर रही हूँ। इससे ये स्कोप अपने सामने ओपन हो जाता है कि अब हमको फॉलो करना है। जब तक ये बात हम एक्सेप्ट ही नहीं करते, अरे क्या है ये कह के छोड़ देते हैं, तब तक हमारे पास स्कोप नहीं होता उसको फॉलो करने का। लेकिन मन में प्रेरणा आ गई, हमारे मन में वो इंस्पिरेशन आ गई, वी हैव गॉट दैट इंस्पिरेशन दैट वी शुड फॉलो दैट, देन you are able to do that. Okay, and that is because of Lord's grace only. Because of tamas guna that happens, we don't follow that, and we sometimes follow, that is because of sattva guna. Anita ji, you have to unmute.
आवाज आ रही है?
जी जी आ रही है, कहिए।
जय श्री कृष्ण दीदी, I wholeheartedly appreciate like anything that the way you had been answering everybody's question. I mean, I'm all out for you, Didi. You are a totally blessed person. अच्छा, I just wanted to know, like we keep hearing, जिस आदमी को बहुत सारे दुख मिलते हैं, आप बहुत अच्छा कर रहे हो, उसके बाद भी तो भगवान को ज्यादा प्यारा होता है, is closer to God. Is it so? No.
सही बात है, वो चाहते हैं कि आप जल्दी सारे दुखों को भोग करके अपने पापों से मुक्त हो जाएं और सिर्फ पुण्य बचे, फिर आपके पास सिर्फ सुख बचे और आप जल्दी उन सुखों का भी भोग करके भगवान की प्राप्ति कर पाए।
हाँ, मतलब वो टेस्ट करते हैं ना।
बिल्कुल ठीक बात। भगवान परीक्षा कुछ बार ले रहे होते हैं, लेकिन जो दुख हमारे पास आते हैं वो हमारे पापों के क्षय के लिए आते हैं।
और एक क्वेश्चन था, जैसे समटाइम ना, मतलब हमें कई बार ऐसा लगता है, if we cross 60 तो हम दूसरों के लिए जितना अच्छा करके जाएं, जितना हेल्प मॉनिटरी हर तरह से करके जाएं, एंड वी आर नॉट इंटरेस्टेड कि मतलब वो हम उनको दोबारा मिलेंगे कि नहीं, बट वी जस्ट वांट टू डू कि इस जन्म में जितना पुण्य करके जा सकते हैं करें। तो इज इट लाइक वो तो कोई अकाउंट सेटल नहीं कर रहे ना अपन?
अभी तो हम लोग बहुत दूर हैं उन सब बातों से। We are very much far away from clearing the account. So for now we should try to do only punya karmas. And increase that punya karma account. For now we should just try for that. What will happen? हम लोगों को मन में लगेगा अरे पुण्य का भी तो क्लियर करना है, तो पाप का अकाउंट क्लियर होगा नहीं होगा, पुण्य का क्लियर हो, पुण्य करना ही बंद कर देंगे और पुण्य का अकाउंट घटने लग जाएगा। क्योंकि सुख तो मिल ही रहे हैं, सुविधाएं तो मिल ही रही हैं, तो पाप पहले नहीं छूटेगा लेकिन पुण्य छूट जाएगा। तो अभी आप पुण्य को मत छोड़िएगा, अभी हम उन सब बातों से बहुत दूर हैं। वो जब मिलने होंगे तो अपने आप ही मन में प्रेरणा हो जाएगी, हमको खुद ही पता लगने लग जाएगा कि अब हम शायद उस स्टेज के पास में हैं। तो अपने आप ही पाप खत्म होने के बाद वो मन में भावनाएं आने लग जाती हैं, आपको पता लग जाएगा, कोई बताएगा नहीं आपको। तो पुण्य पर फोकस करिए, पाप को छोड़िए।
हाँ, that is without expectation. We just want to do something good. पता नहीं किस दिन ऊपर से बुलावा आ जाए, तो let's do something.
ठीक बात है। भगवान का नाम जब अधिक से अधिक करते रहें तो कभी बुलावा आ भी गया तो भगवान का नाम मुख में होगा तो अपने आप ही भगवान का धाम मिल जाएगा। ठीक है ना? जय श्री कृष्ण।
Heartfelt gratitude, Didi, for this lovely doubt clearing sessions. Learn Gita is selflessly serving to millions of sadhaks across the nations. A big salute to the noble cause. Sincere thanks to all the relentless volunteers for putting their untiring efforts day and night and making these classes a big success story. May Krishna Kripa flows always. Let's offer this session to the lotus feet of Krishna with a prayer by Nanda Deshmukh ji from Nanded. She joined Gita Parivar in November 22 and she is a postgraduate with deep spiritual interest. Didi, prayer please.
जय श्री कृष्ण दीदी। योगेशं सच्चिदानंदं वासुदेवं रजप्रियं
धर्म संस्थापकं वीरं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं, कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं। जय श्री कृष्ण।
Still
Thank
there
you,
are
Didi.
71 people.
We'll meet again for the next interpretation session. Same time, same place. But before we close this session, let's rejoice with Hanuman Chalisa and seek Lord Rama's blessings.
I
Please
think
don't
in
leave
next
now.
session, the time will be changed, Punita Didi. Time will be from 8 to 9:30, not 7 to 8:30. So we should note
Okay.
that time will be from 8 to 9:30.
Okay. So please don't leave now and stay with us till the end to sing together. Jai Shri Krishna.
श्री गुरु चरण सरोज रज निज मनु मुकुरु सुधारी बरनउ रघुबर विमल जसु जो दायक फलचारी बुद्धिहीन तनु जानिके सुमिरौ पवन कुमार बल बुद्धि विद्या देहु मोहि हरहु कलेस विकार। जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर जय कपीसति लोक उजागर रामदूत अतुलित बल धामा अंजनी पुत्र पवन सुत नामा महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी कुमति निवार सुमति के संगी कंचन बरन विराज सुबेसा कानन कुंडल कुंचित केसा हाथ वज्र और ध्वजा विराजे कांधे मूज जनेऊ साजे शंकर सुवन केसरी नंदन तेज प्रताप महाजगवंदन विद्यावान गुणी अति चातुर राम काज करिबे को आतुर प्रभु चरित्र सुनिबे को रसिया राम लखन सीता मन बसिया सूक्ष्म रूप धरि सियहि दिखावा विकट रूप धरि लंक जरावा भीम रूप धरि असुर संहारे रामचंद्र के काज संवारे लाय सजीवन लखन जियाए श्री रघुबीर हरषि उर लाए रघुपति कीन्ही बहुत बड़ाई तुम मम प्रिय भरतहि सम भाई सहस बदन तुम रोजस गावे अस कहि श्रीपति कंठ लगावे सनकादिक ब्रह्मादि मुनीसा नारद सारद सहित अहिसा जम कुबेर दिक्पाल जहाते कवि कोविद कहि सकै कहाते तुम उपकार सुग्रीवहि कीन्हा राम मिलाय राजपद दीन्हा तुम्हरो मंत्र विभीषण माना लंकेश्वर भय सब जग जाना जुग सहस्र जो जन पर भानु लील्योताहि मधुर फल जानू प्रभु मुद्रिका मेलि मुख माहि जलधि लांघि गए अचरज नाही दुर्गम काज जगत के जेते सुगम अनुग्रह तुम्हरे तेते राम दुआरे तुम रखवारे होत न आज्ञा बिनु पैसारे सब सुख लहै तुम्हारी सरना तुम रक्षक काहू को डरना आपन तेज सम्हारो आपे तीनों लोक हांकते कांपे भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवे महावीर जब नाम सुनावे नासै रोग हरै सब पीरा जपत निरंतर हनुमत वीरा संकट ते हनुमान छुड़ावे मन क्रम वचन ध्यान जो लावे सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा तिनके काज सकल तुम साजा और मनोरथ जो कोई लावे सोई अमित जीवन फल पावे चारों जुग परताप तुम्हारा है प्रसिद्ध जगत उजियारा साधु संत के तुम रखवारे असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे अष्ट सिद्धि नौ निधि के दाता असवर दीन जानकी माता राम रसायन तुम्हारे पासा सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा तुम्हारे भजन राम को पावे जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावे अंत काल रघुबर पुर जाई जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त कहाई और देवता चित्तन धरई हनुमत से सर्व सुख करई संकट कटे मिटे सब पीरा जो सुमिरे हनुमत बलबीरा जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई कृपा करहु गुरुदेव की नाई जो सत बार पाठ कर कोई, छूट ही बंदी महासुख होई। जो यह पढ़े हनुमान चालीसा, होय सिद्धि साखी गौरीसा। तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा, कीजय नाथ हृदय महडेरा। पवन तनय संकट हरना, मंगल मूर्ति रूप। राम लखन सीता सहित, हृदय बसहु सुर भूप। सियावर रामचंद्र की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय। उमापति महादेव की जय।
शुभ रात्रि, गुड नाइट। ओम श्री कृष्णार्पणमस्तु।